All right, so the wise guys are back. This is our wise guys and wise lady episode. We have a special lady joining us. Some of the things we talk about here is fitness tips from Hector, dating sites. Do guys always end up paying for dates? One of the wise guys loves to eat blank. Body language when dating. Our special wise lady joins us at the 58-minute mark. If you guys want to jump ahead for that. We also discuss relationships, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. We answer a couple questions from our listeners. Is Ray a sugar daddy? George gets possessed by Donald Trump. One of us is visiting Thailand by the end of the year. And we get asked another question. What do we want to be remembered for? Other things we discuss are films like Scarface, Cocaine Cowboys. Then we go into topics of gang violence, the media reporting on negative news. Which hand is your dominant hand for blank? And we ended with MMA, UFC discussions, and more. All right, so let us know what you guys think. Review and rate us on iTunes. bitsforyou podcast@gmail.com is our email. The description of this episode will have more links.
Oh shit!
That's that motivation shit right there.
At least my hands work. But not too often. You can't do it too often because then.
Let me ask you: are we on air here or something? Or
We're already on air. I mean,
always recording.
It's always recording. That's how.
You're sneaky with that shit, bro. It's like, damn, this motherfucker
works. You signed the agreement. The agreement is as soon as you step in this fucking house,
that's it, bro.
You're taped.
Listen, but you never made that clear, so it's not an agreement. An agreement is where we all fucking agree on it. He made it clear to me.
The only time an agreement matters is when it's between a chick, when it comes down to sex.
Damn.
Because if she says no, it's no.
True.
Hey, no. Sometimes when she says no, it's yes, but it's you gotta try and convince me a little more.
The woman saying, No, papi, no.
No, papi, no.
Sí, no. Does that mean yes or does that mean no?
That means no me la metas tan duro, pero...
Hecha.
A ver, ¿quién es esa?
Is that the wrestler that the nude got leaked?
Fuck that man looking bitch.
Hector was like,
come on, bro. I'm not gonna waste a fucking nut on that bitch. What the fuck is the matter with you?
Yeah, why she gotta be all that, man?
Nah, bro. I go to fucking Pornhub right now, motherfucker. You're gonna find better than that, bro. Come on. Right?
I'm more into a natural look.
Look, huh?
Necesita coge.
No, pero espérate, mira lo que va a hacer.
A ver, what's she doing?
Yeah, you guys.
Fine ass chick in tight blue shorts, working. Oh, she's gonna put her on the Hulk Hogan what is it, weightlifting belt? I guess in. Whoosh, damn. Oof.
That's called what, deadlifting, right?
Deadlift, yeah. Deadlift.
That's called the sumo deadlift.
No, ahí 3 reps. Vaya.
That's actually the easier version of deadlifting.
Yeah, because the full one is the one that you go over the head.
With the full is basically your legs should be shoulder width.
Yeah.
That's the one you sent?
I sent this morning.
Right, I will share that video on Facebook so you guys can see.
That one you could definitely lift a lot more weight when you do the sumo like that because you're not lifting as much. You're not. Because the original version is like shoulder width, so you're using more of your legs. You gotta fucking stretch out more. That you're not really stretching out as much. You're just lifting the weight up.
Yeah, it's easier.
It's a lot easier, definitely.
But still, I can't.
It still works though. I mean, when you're lifting any sort of weight off the ground, it's definitely gonna benefit you. But it's just that's like a show off type thing.
No, sabroso.
Qué lindo.
Oh yeah.
I've done both, but deadlifting, regardless of which way you do it, is fucking amazing, dude.
It's a good workout, but you gotta be careful with your back, bro. That's why when I used to work out, I never liked to do any of those.
But listen, you gotta do it the right way.
you gotta-
yeah, we do it right.
Do
Yeah,
it the right way. Listen,
The right way.
when you get in position, right? And you find a position that's comfortable for you, because for everybody is a lot different. Everybody has different body types. Some people have longer legs. Some people have longer arms and shit like that. You gotta find what works for you. When you find a comfortable position, and once you hold on to the bar, you tighten your stomach. You straighten your back.
Right.
You tighten your stomach. You hold your breath. Then you lift it off the ground. Once you have it up already,
With your legs.
then you exhale. Basically, that's
yeah.
what you breathe out.
The breathing is important.
But you gotta hold your breaths, because that's gonna keep your core tight as
Tight.
fuck.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna fuck up your back, and you gotta obviously start out with some low weight.
And-
No,
Yeah.
claro.
You're not gonna start out 400 pounds right off the bat.
hell.
You first gotta learn the form,
No.
get comfortable with the form, and then you go.
You don't want
little
your
by
knees
little.
to pop while you're doing the fucking.
I'm more worried
Lots of
about
videos
I'm
about
more worried about your back
Yeah,
at
the
that
back.
point, because the back are really, once you fuck up your back once, that's
That's
it.
it.
Game over for you,
Yeah.
man. You're gonna live with that for the rest of your life. But
Game over, man.
Yeah, if you follow those techniques and shit like that, just hold your breath, keep your back straight as you're going up. Do not bend your fucking back at all.
Yeah, you
you're
gotta
gonna
keep it
be
straight.
fine with low weight and shit like that. But that's like the best exercise. That and squats. Like if you're serious about lifting, bro, that and squats is the two of the best fucking exercises that you can do, because that works out your whole core. You're gonna work out your core,
Right.
plus you're gonna work out your legs, and
Legs.
you're gonna work out your lower back with that deadlifts.
Yeah.
And the squats is it's the same way. You work out a lot of body parts at the same time, and when you do that
Yeah.
back to back, you're gonna fucking get your heart rate up. So that's good for cardio too. I always do a little bit of deadlifts, and I do a little bit of squats before on my cardio day.
Before
And it
Before my
helps
cardio
you with other things like reaching an hour maximum if you need to.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know how many squats you've done during your lifetime.
That's a lot of
bro.
squats.
See, no.
I haven't
A
reached
lot of
those
squats.
benefits yet, man. I haven't been blessed by the gods yet.
Yeah,
I'm working on it.
Oh shit.
usually I go longer jerking off than I do fuck. Well, I can control it.
You can control that shit.
Well, for the most part, my hand is tighter than.
You can adjust.
I can adjust the pressure
on it?
That's what's good about it, you know. So I see the, or your deep, strong stroke.
A veteran or a virgin?
Exactly. Oh, never had a virgin, bro. Never had a virgin.
Never?
Never.
Thank God.
Never. So
You
I
never
don't
had a bartender give you a virgin?
Virgin Mary, right?
I've never
Nothing.
been with a virgin. I don't know.
Damn.
I mean, unless she hasn't
It's told you.
told me, but you could tell. I mean, usually you can.
You can sort
You
of
can kinda sense it.
You can sort of.
But I've never.
Do
So I don't know.
Do you want to?
Well, at this point,
We can get that arranged.
unless she's
you're
like
more
20-something year old virgin, and then.
There's a dating website called StillAVirgin.com.
Listen, I wouldn't be
It wouldn't surprise me at all.
I wouldn't be surprised. They got a category for
or what's that? Or Christian Mingle, but
Christian
you're
Mingle,
gonna
no.
see
Yeah, Christian Mingle, all that Christian Mingle's full fucking freaks, dude.
these freaks, you know.
All y'all are just freaks with
No,
it.
but you gotta pay for that shit, so you there's no reason why you should pay for
But
that.
you gotta pay for everything.
You do have to pay. You gotta pay.
in this world.
You always end up paying, bro.
You're always in the pain.
Always.
You take out a girl. Usually, you know, on the first couple of dates or the first date, you pay for the drink.
No, you pay all the
Pay
time,
for
bro.
not all the time. Let's not go that.
Hold on, once you get in a serious
The
relationship,
first date,
maybe.
I'd rather pay. On the second date, you gotta do 50-50.
No, bro, I always pay, bro.
At least.
It has
Or at
been-
least
no.
she offers, and then if she offers, I'll be like, you know
Bro,
what? Thank you. I got this one.
She
If
better offer. If she
has
doesn't
to
offer to pay,
Yeah.
even on the first date,
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that thing again.
yeah, exactly.
But I'm gonna pay for it.
They actually have, I think the social rule is when you...
Social. Are you a fucking social justice warrior? You
No,
son of a
fuck
bitch?
that shit. No, but the rule is whoever's the one that initiated the date is the one that pays for it.
Eso
That's
como una mierda.
No. Let's keep it old school.
The man pays.
No, don't get me wrong.
You're right.
The man pays.
No, but don't get me wrong. No, hold on. They, the person that initiates the date is the one that's technically supposed to pay for it. Whatever.
Right.
But I say if the woman at least doesn't even try, say, oh, let's go fit half and half. If she doesn't do that, get the fuck out.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Like, get the fuck out. I'm never seeing the bitch again.
There's a lot of chicks that just go for a fucking free
that's
meal.
what I'm talking about. At least offer. At least offer.
And if she don't even interested in you, they just want a free drink and a free meal.
If she don't fucking offer, she better suck a dick.
I was watching a show with my fiance as a dating show. It's called First Dates in a restaurant in Chicago. At the restaurant, all they only deal with is first dates.
Yeah.
And the girl, it's like.
Uptight?
Yeah, she seems like an uptight girl. You know, she even admitted that she's like, I got my boobs out, so she has fake tits. She looks like she works out, whatever. No big deal. But she looks like she's, she said that she likes a certain lifestyle, high class, high maintenance type of shit.
Yeah,
so the guy, he comes in with tattoos.
A piece of shit.
Yeah. He comes in with like
not the guy, the girl.
A beard like George. Tattoos.
Sexy as fuck.
He works out too, but he said that he has 2 jobs. I think one of them is construction and something, and I forgot the other job. So I could tell he's a working man, but he's not like a fucking wealthy Wall Street guy.
Yeah. He's a blue collar.
So when the bill comes, and the bill's like $250 for the drinks and the meals and whatever.
Damn. Fancy restaurant.
Guess what? He looks at the bill and he's like, okay, so how do you want to do this? And the girl looks at him like, what do you mean? How are we going to do this?
What do you mean?
That crazy.
You don't expect him to pay that, right? And the guy's eyes rolled back when he heard that shit from her. And then they did like a side-by-side commentary. He's like, I can't believe, like, $250, you're not going to help out? Like, Jesus.
No. It's like if I would have picked her up and drove over there, and then she goes, "Oh, I'm not paying for that."
She told him in the video. I gotta find out the name of the show. She told him, "Oh, I never pay for one when we go out."
Oh no shit!
She said,
"Society made it easy."
You know what he said at the end of the night? Well, besides her attitude, they had like a 20-minute conversation. Besides the dinner and the attitude, they asked him and her together in the same chair. They're looking at each other, and she's like, "Would you want to see him?" And she's like, yeah. And the guy goes, would you want to see? They asked him the guy, would you want to see her? He's like, hell no.
Hell no.
He's like, what? Why not? I'm like, I'm not going to see you.
No. He's just
forget about it.
You got to offer.
Second date, yeah.
Exactly.
What you got to offer.
Yeah. That shit don't fly with me.
No, you can find out a lot about the girl by the way that she responds to that. The way that she responded right there, man, is just...
At the end of the day, that all goes back to parenting. Mm-hmm. And how you raise your children, bro.
Oh,
you should teach your fucking daughter.
If he would have picked, if that was me and I would have picked her up at her house, and I don't give a fuck how far away. I'm like, yeah, your ass is walking back or fighting or whatever. I ain't taking your ass home. I go to my car, I hit the unlock button once. That way it unlocks the driver's side. Get in the car and get the fuck out.
Drive away.
Fuck that.
It's not even just parenting, bro. A lot of these fucking parents, they work too fucking jobs or they work overtime and all this. They don't even parent their own fucking kids. Yeah. Society is the parents of the kids.
They expect society to raise their own kids.
Exactly.
That's the parents' mistake.
But going back to what I remember now why I started the conversation. So we were talking about you always pay in the end. You always pay somehow, right? That's how the conversation started.
No, it's always let me get one.
Like like you always pay for sex in a way.
No,
not like directly,
but you always say yeah.
But look, you pay for the drinks, you pay for the dinner, you pay for the drive if you guys Uber together, whatever it is.
Yeah.
At the end of the night, how much would you say you spend there? You've been dating more lately because.
Well, usually like. I don't want to reveal.
Don't reveal it. Just give us a number.
But usually first dates, you should never take anyone out to dinner on a first date.
$100 you spend?
You never. No, first date should be either coffee or drinks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Coffee or drinks.
So maybe you go somewhere.
What about the second date?
Well, the first date maybe you spend like $50-$60 around there between the two
drinks.
of you, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. You're just having a drink. If it's drinks around there, if it's coffee, then you're not gonna. But coffee, no, because. Drinks is better because people get more loose.
Yeah.
You're more relaxed.
You're more relaxed.
When alcohol takes effect, it's always better.
Yeah.
You're not going to drink 10 fucking drinks and ice.
No. Because each drink is like $10, $12.
No. Fuck that. But the second date, I still say maybe somewhere where, I don't know, maybe go somewhere where we can walk and talk and get to know each other. Maybe go like, I don't know. I don't know about fun so much. Because I'm trying to get to know the person. So if you want to have fun, go on your own fucking time and have fun.
Yeah.
But we can have fun, getting to know each other. Or, yeah, maybe bowling. Bowling is all right. Bowling or I don't know. Maybe go to. I'm into the whole tropical garden type of shit.
I'm gonna throw out a number. Most people, depending on where they are, the city that they're in, they probably. I read this a while ago online. They did a survey. So some men said that they actually close to 50%, like 47%, said that they will spend like on the first date between 90 to 160 bucks, depending on what they do. Yeah, it's different.
That's a mistake.
But whatever. That's just an idea. So that's that, and there's usually no sex. Maybe you can get sex.
I mean,
on that first date,
it depends.
But for that amount of money, you can go for fulana.
Yeah, you get a whore,
and you get when you pay for exactly what you want. So it comes back to the argument. In the end, you pay for it. One way is considered illegal, which is really
it should be legal.
It should be legal because a lot of countries in the world that are democracy-free countries have it legalized.
What's the oldest profession in the world?
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm.
So it should be legal.
So
But the whole dating thing,
it's just you pay for it one way or the other.
First couple, you always have to pay for it. Always. But the first couple of days, it shouldn't run you more than 50, anywhere from 50 to 100 bucks.
And sometimes you even spend more because you're probably not gonna be intimate with the person until the third date. So you already spent like $300. You probably could have gotten
$300. Master's going to back page for that shit.
You probably could have gone into like some website,
of course,
or you know who, and picked up somebody at the corner.
It's not the same thing. At the end of the day,
not the same thing. If you're looking for sex, that's different.
Yeah.
If you're looking for long term,
but the point is, what are the chances that relationship is going to work out? Like with that one person, how many times are you going to spend that amount of money?
Very low chances, but that's what you got to keep going.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting is like if you go on 4 dates right there, if it's $100, that's $400 right there on 4 dates.
There's no reason,
and it's not a guarantee to work out. You shouldn't invest that.
Nah, bro. I'd say by the second date, if she's not even trying to say, okay, let me go ahead and
No, but this is not the same person. I'm talking about like different dates.
Yeah,
let's say that you spend $100 with this chick, it doesn't work out. You still spent that $100.
Yeah.
Now you go on another date, you try it out with this one, it still doesn't work out.
Let's say you go on 4 dates in a month. Every Friday you go on a date with a brand new woman. That's $400 right there. Like he's saying, like on average, if you spend on one date.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all it depends what it is you want to do. But I mean, at the end of the day, you have to.
You shouldn't try to do none of this fancy shit. You can fucking
you couldn't.
Like you said, go to Starbucks real quick.
First date, drink,
get some conversation.
You can listen. You could a good first date, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's not expensive or anything like that. You can go to the beach.
Exactly. Go take a walk down the beach or whatever.
On the beach, you can have your take a bottle of wine.
Tons of freaking places you can get a drink at.
No, you can take your own bottle of wine.
Let's say you're in some part in Texas or California, where we got a lot of listeners there.
Oh, okay.
And they're not close to the beach.
I used to live in Texas.
I know.
Parks.
And
never been to California.
So if they don't have a beach nearby, a park is fine.
Of course.
Fine, yeah.
Anyway.
Look, I'm gonna tell you. This is how when I met my fiance, our first date. We met at the casino, but it was the Gulf Stream. So we met at the bar. Then we had a drink. Then we went to the restaurant. No, it was the restaurant had a bar. So we did both. We had dinner.
You had dinner.
Light dinner, just an appetizer. Wasn't even nothing. You don't even have to have dinner. Just go and eat. Sometimes you get hungry.
A little munch.
It was late at night. And then after that, we walked around. We had some dessert at some ice cream place. I didn't spend a lot of money.
No, yeah.
And the chemistry flow. We were hanging out for 4 hours. 4 hours talking back and forth, back and forth. I've had dates. I used to have dates where it was like an hour, and I'm like, okay, I gotta get the fuck out of here. That's it.
Exactly.
There's no chemistry. There's nothing.
I'm all for it. Listen, if you're on a first date, cause I'll say, yeah, you never do dinner on a first date.
Right.
But you never commit. You never tell her, okay, we're gonna go have dinner. No,
I never do that.
But now you tell her we're gonna go have drinks, whatever, and then if the chemistry's going, everything's different. Everybody's different, so you might be feeling that person, you might not. If you're feeling that person, okay, yeah, we're gonna. Okay, you know what? Let's go get something to eat. It's not because you never want to show that you're cheap or that you don't want to pay. No, that's fine.
You gotta,
but you don't want to overdo it, especially on a first or
you gotta read the signals, her body language.
If that person doesn't care, if she doesn't care about you, she's not into you.
In my 20s, I made so many mistakes like that. But then once I was in my 30s, I was like, okay, so let's hang out for an hour. Let's go for coffee.
Yeah.
Oh, coffee, but that's odd for this is them responding to me. So in my mind, these women, I don't know how they talk. I don't remember, so I'm gonna they all talk like this to me. Oh yeah, that's fine. Let's go have coffee. You know, blah blah blah. So we go have coffee. We talk like maybe 20 minutes. If they're really into me, I would say like, so would you like to do this? I would ask that to them. You know.
Do what? Would you like to do?
Whatever. I don't remember.
Like to fuck?
No, not to fuck.
Okay.
Not right away. But unless you want to just tell them, look, you got some amazing set of tits.
Damn, running game over here, bro. Schooling everybody here, bro.
I'm not repeat that, bro.
How about you let me get
But you can't say that with everybody.
How about you
Some
let-
women,
and then
you gotta see if they're very very traditional, conservative. If you say that, you might get a slap, or you maybe you'll get they'll just
and then,
not a slap, but you might get a turn. They might just look away and walk out the door.
And then that's when you, if they don't walk away, that's when you go, let me get up in them guts.
Let me get up in the guts.
I don't know.
That's the second question you ask. If they like
That statement.
that statement, you just say, let me get up in the guts.
The point is the atmosphere.
Let me eat that ass.
No, but that's your question.
Yeah.
You go straight for the ass eating.
His question is,
Let me paint the walls, baby.
you want to sit on my face?
Let me get up in your muffler.
Bro, qué rico, bro.
If you,
There's nothing like a nice fresh fucking ass to eat.
this shit has to go on Facebook Live. I'm kidding.
I'll put it. I don't care. I like eating ass. What do you want me to do? I'm an ass eater. I'm a pussy eater.
You gotta be proud of who you
I'm
are.
proud of it,
Like,
bro.
you like eating ass, then you fuck.
I mean, I'm not gonna eat just any chick's ass. But
If you're into her, you're gonna eat that ass.
Yeah,
That's all that matters, right? If you're into her, you're gonna eat
A
that
Cuban
ass.
doesn't need asses in a Cuban.
ain't no Cuban, bro. That's like a Cuban that don't eat arroz con frijoles, bro.
He ain't no Cuban, exactly.
Con gris.
Con gris or arroz con frijoles. It depends.
Yeah.
I like both. Pero no. Baby.
Oh man. But
Qué rico.
but going back, so after that, after you ask them, you're having coffee, and you ask the lady, if she says, I read her body language and she wasn't into me, or she's like not making eye contact. Eye contact is important.
Oh, of course.
I would be like, you know what? I wouldn't even ask the question, what do you want to do next? I would just be like, I have to go. I just remembered I have to do something.
No, but some chicks are timid like that. Some of them,
And they know that you're not into you, but
if listen,
no, but I don't. In my early 20s, I would waste time with chicks like that are timid, and then I would like, okay, I don't know what to do. So after the date ended, I'm like, she was weird. She wasn't making eye contact. This is my early 20s.
Yeah.
And then I would text them or call them, and they would answer, and then I would ask them, okay, so do you want to hang out again? Yeah, some of them would say yeah.
Yeah.
And the same thing happened. They weren't looking. They were
They
like,
want a free meal. They want a free whatever.
I'm assuming they wanted a free meal. No, but I didn't take them to a meal that time.
It's not about the free meals.
So
that's just who they are.
I learned from those people that's a waste of time, and I just never called
Yeah,
them
but I
back.
mean, it also depends because if she's not paying attention to you, then maybe it's not entirely her. Maybe you're doing something wrong as well. And obviously,
Right, you're right.
When
It could be that could be that too.
when you're young, you're gonna make mistakes.
Oh, my
you're not gonna
trades
know
are
what you're
making a
doing because
shitload of
you're
mistakes.
just dating. But
And it's all about the confidence too, man. You know,
No,
some of them are timid like that because they're not confident with themselves and they're trying to put themselves out there, but they're not.
then that's when you, as the man, have to take the lead, and if you have the experience, which at 20 something you probably don't, early
Right,
20s,
right.
you probably don't, unless you've been dating since you were 15. So if you have experience and you man up and you have to take control. The man should always take control of the situation. I mean, not to sound like anti-feminist or anything like that, but the man does have to take control of the relationship.
Well, that's what women appreciate too.
Of
at the end
course,
the day.
you're talking. You're on a date. You have to take control of
that makes them feel comfortable
Of
when
course.
they allow the man to take over and
every
basically
woman
take care of all their responsibilities.
Every woman wants the man to.
It
take
is.
control.
Even if they don't want to
It's a
admit
natural
it.
thing. They want it, and that doesn't diminish the her being a lesser woman or anything like that. It's just
No, I
that's just
agree.
the way it is.
I agree. Listen, women are programmed that way.
Yeah.
Man. That's just the way it is.
I see.
Some of them are just.
Go ahead.
No, I agree with you 100%, man. Some of them just don't want to admit it because all this feminist bullshit that's going on these days, and they want to empower women.
I just did a Facebook Live. You had 2 viewers.
Oh,
Yeah, they
But you know, women.
I turned it off.
There's nothing wrong with women. Should be empowered. There's nothing wrong with empowering them, and you know, and giving them their rights. And I'm all for that. But some things, you know, some things is just the way they are. And if you as a man don't take control of a situation when you're with a woman, she's not gonna appreciate. She's gonna think
She won't respect you.
She won't respect you. She's gonna think, oh, the guy's a pussy. The guy's a punk. Pizza's here.
Here's your food.
All right. We're gonna take
La Hammer.
a little break
A little
now.
break.
We're gonna eat some
Oh yeah, I
food.
think. Look at Ray's hair. I think he went to go see Alberto.
No, I don't
you
see
saw
about
Alvaro?
nothing.
He
I
went to
had
go
to
see
spend,
Alberto.
when I wanted to look good, you know, I had to spend like 6 or 7 minutes with a fucking blow dryer, you know, because you gotta get the fucking volume.
The
bro.
volume.
That's the whole struggle with having a.
See, I
Have a nice head of hair.
I don't miss them.
Thank
that
you,
shit.
thank you, thank
I
you.
don't miss them
Beautiful,
that
beautiful
shit.
head of hair, bro.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Hector has a nice one too.
Yeah, Hector.
Yeah.
Hector's following my steps when it comes to hair grooming. I am Mostro.
God damn, bro, motherfucker got some
How much? Did you get
pie.
extra shit there, or what? What did you order? I'm sure we got some extra shit. Oh,
Careful with the
nice.
beer bottles.
That's all right, 'cause we got some fans over there at
All right, we're gonna take a little break.
We'll be back. The guitarist for Journey. Neil something.
Rebel Yell.
Oh, Rebel Yell, yeah, from Billy Idol. Ahí va. No, I gotta take guitar lessons, bro.
You know, right? You're never too old.
Never too old, no.
Never.
As long as you put in the 10,000 hours of work, bro, it doesn't matter how old you are.
If you can accumulate the 10,000.
No, but at least you learn. I want to get a guitar, bro, and just learn how to do that riff, bro.
Oh, good luck with that.
So it's not so complicated, bro.
It's not.
Yeah, you take a few lessons, and you just learn how to do that. Oh yeah, some Journey.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I heard that that Steve Perry had. Did you see the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
No,
No, this is-
it was last Saturday.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh, it was really good, bro. I mean, it wasn't as good as the other ones,
Don't worry, bro. It's HBO, so they fucking show it like 20
they
times.
give it every fucking.
but it was really good. And Journey obviously was inducted, and Steve Perry showed up also and spoke.
Did he sing? Oh, he's a
No, he didn't sing. No, they had the Filipino guy, the lead singer. Yeah, I don't know his name, but he is from the Philippines.
So
He's got a good voice. He sounds like Steve Perry, but obviously he's nowhere near as good
yeah,
as
it's
Steve Perry.
not
But he's good though.
not the same.
No, it's not. Steve Perry's the man. But I had heard that, that obviously they had like all the problems they had, and that's why he had left and all that. But supposedly he's lost his voice. Also, he can't sing he can't hit those notes
Right.
like he used to anymore. So, but I love that song. Who's Crying Now? Baby?
Who's Crying Now by Journey?
By Journey. Who's Crying Now? Whoa. Que rico.
So this question was asked and by a listener. This is probably similar to what we were discussing a minute ago. When a man and a woman move in together, how do you feel about expenses? Should it be 50-50?
Of course.
What equation do you think is best?
It's a partnership, 50-50.
Yeah, it's a partnership.
No ifs and or buts.
No.
Of course not.
I mean, now, how are we talking like moving into with each other? How we, when they move into each other is because did they just get married?
Doesn't matter. They're dating.
You're
or
in a
married,
relationship.
Whatever.
You're in a
The
relationship.
question was a relationship.
Okay, they're in a relationship.
Yeah.
50-50.
I'm gonna assume, let's say they're both working 50-50.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now let's say they're married and they just got married and she's gonna be a stay-at-home wife for whatever fucking reason.
Then obviously.
Obviously the man's gonna take care of everything, but no, if they're both working 50-50.
I don't know. Hold on.
There are certain men.
texting
There are
right
certain men who are successful, like really successful, and they
Yeah.
like that feeling of taking care of their wives. So that's
No,
why
no,
they make them stay
obviously.
home with wives. But if we're talking about the normal person,
Right.
normal female, normal male, and they're dating already and they're moving in together, it's 50-50, my dude.
Yeah.
No, without question.
I
For
mean,
real.
you don't have to fucking calculate everything
No,
and
yeah.
get receipts and all this bullshit. But I'm
No.
saying, like, if you go out, one day she pays and one day he pays. Well, I'm gonna
Or
treat
split
you.
it down the
I'm gonna
middle.
treat you
Yeah,
today,
yeah.
and
That's
shit like that,
different.
bro.
Yeah.
Well, a relationship is a partnership, bro.
It is a
Yeah.
partnership.
And any chick that moves in with you or whatever. I mean, if someone's going through a tough time and they don't have a job or
That's
whatever,
different.
That's acceptable.
Yeah.
But if the chick is with you and she's got her own
And she has a
job,
job.
and both of you are making pretty much the same,
Like, it should
even
be.
if you're
No,
making
it
a
doesn't
bunch of
matter.
money, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you
She has to help. No, but listen, maybe you make much more than her,
Right.
obviously she's not gonna be able to contribute the same amount that you're gonna contribute.
Obviously, but no,
she has to
As
contribute
long
just
as
well.
there's a contribution,
Of course.
it should be okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way.
Yeah, no,
That's
no.
the way I see it. That's the way
Exactly.
maybe some
Everybody
people
has to
see
share
it.
expenses. Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
See, if not, then she's just with you, for the convenience.
For the convenience of the.
and then either you accept it or you don't accept it.
Some people like that, and
So no, whatever. Some guys are happy that they're getting, the pussy. Which
Yeah.
is
And they pay for everything.
Let's call it like it is.
Yeah.
And they pay for everything. But at the end of the day,
what do they call that? A sugar daddy?
yeah, like a sugar daddy. A lot of women like that. But what you have to understand as a man too is that you have your own value too. And just like she's giving you, the pussy, you're giving her the
Do
dick.
you consider yourself a sugar daddy?
Nah, I ain't no sugar.
No. Do you want a sugar mama?
No, I don't want no sugar.
You don't
mama
want a sugar
either,
mama?
I just
either?
want a chick.
Oh, I was trying to help you out. Maybe some listener in the podcast could like.
No, I don't need
a
no.
sugar mama. No, you don't need.
I'm all good. I mean, if it's someone like Oprah that has a lot of shit. It all depends. It all depends. Yeah. There's always exceptions.
Nothing's on the table. Case by case.
Yeah.
If it's
Sugar daddy's off the table. That's off the table.
but Oprah's okay.
But Oprah, no, Oprah can come pay some of my bills.
So if Oprah says you'll pay your bills, but you gotta give her a little, you know what?
Oh, bro, I eat the shit out of Oprah pussy, bro. Stedman's too old for that shit, bro. Stedman ain't hitting that right anymore. Stedman's a badass.
He is.
Stedman's a badass. He controls her ass.
Yeah.
And Stedman has like $10 in his back.
Oprah comes over to you like, hey, wait, I'll cover all your
That young
expenses,
Cuban Latin.
That's it.
but I want to see you eat my pussy in my ass.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to know. Would you eat that ass? That's all I
I
want.
said, listen, baby, finish your 30 minutes on the treadmill and get over here.
Damn, all sweaty and shit.
Let's go.
So that when you
Let's go.
So you get a little bit of the salt in
Oh,
there.
yeah, bro.
How the fuck did she become
Like
so
a-
famous and so
Like a
rich?
fresh fish, bro. Like a fresh fish. Hey, listen, bro. It's Oprah's a smart woman. You can't knock her.
You can't hate on her hustle.
No.
But I don't know. Listen, only in America, man.
Like somebody could be successful. We're talking about a billionaire. We're like this.
Yeah,
lady.
fucking
It's like almost like a billionaire.
She's fucking
No,
filthy rich.
I think she has.
I think
She probably
Yeah, I think she hit the billionaire club like probably like 10 years ago.
a few years
She has
ago.
billions. Yeah.
Just from hosting a talk show. That's
Well, no, she's done a bunch of other shits. And mind you, whenever they hire these especially her, to go when she does sponsorships, and then when she does like all these fucking speeches and shit, they fucking she probably charges like a couple $100,000 per speech.
wow.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this motherfucker. I'm not a fan. And I know Ray's not a fan. Obama. Fucking, he just charged at Wall Street. He just charged him $400,000 for a fucking 20-minute speech.
But all these
All of them do it.
All these
All of them
presidents,
do it.
They all do it.
Every single one.
His
Charges like
Obama's
$1
wife.
Yeah.
She wasn't even president. She was fucking first lady, dude. Fucking useless woman.
Bush himself did it.
She charges $200,000 per speech.
It's all about the title, man. That's
Exactly.
the
It's a former first lady,
We want a
former president.
president.
It's his title.
We want a president to come here and talk for like half an hour.
Bro.
How much do you?
It's just like when you go to a job and then you have somebody who has a degree but doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Don't worry, I'll get Trump to come over here. Right? I'm the best at everything, right? I do this, I'm the best.
Wow, that's
I built the great walls. You like that?
I like that. He's been practicing. Are you gonna go on Jimmy Kimmel?
I've been practicing. No, I'm gonna be on SNL. Get.
You gotta pucker the lips too.
I'll put the lips.
Yeah,
and,
pucker the lips.
We're gonna build a wall, and we're gonna make Mexico pay for it. And I build great walls.
Yeah.
You have you seen my hotels? Have you seen Trump Tower?
Yeah.
Great walls, beautiful walls.
That was pretty good.
Now what?
We'll kick Alec Baldwin on
Alec Baldwin. He was on Howard this week.
He was.
Yeah.
You know who was on Howard too? Your homie, Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh, Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah. I think she was on the wrap up. She was on the wrap up.
Yeah, with
Gary and whatever.
So Howard wasn't there, right?
No, the wrap up show is after the show.
I don't know about calling it a she, but
She already got the
dick cut off.
Yeah, she got the.
Oh, she's post-op.
She put
Yeah.
Wow.
She has a pussy now.
Stop. You can eat it.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Going back to Oprah.
Yeah.
Caitlyn Jenner says he or she will be your sugar mama, sugar daddy.
No, fuck that.
Would you do it?
No.
No.
No, fuck that. It don't taste the same. Well, I wouldn't know, but I hear.
But you hear.
Yeah, I don't know.
You might find out when you go to Thai.
Find out.
Hey, well, you don't know won't hurt you, huh?
Ah, there you go.
Hey, she don't
Put it
tell
this way.
me.
Put it this way. If you go over there when you take your trip, and that shit's like perfectly fucking clean and spick and span, that's a man, dude. That's a fellow guy.
No,
Bro, I'm sorry.
Listen,
Those trannies, they take care of the shit. Dog.
if she
They
looks too
keep
good
that
to be
shit-
true, then she ain't true.
You walk away.
Walk away. Nah, you fuck her and then you walk away.
You get your dick wet.
Stick it in. You see what it feels like.
You gotta be careful.
See what it feels like.
Thailand is known for those lady boys.
Oh, yeah.
Thailand is like the
Lady boys.
capital of lady boys.
It is.
Like,
I'll let you guys know. How it goes.
And what is it? In November? In November, you let us know.
End of October.
End of October.
End of October,
He
he
won't
comes
be
back
here
in
for
November.
Halloween.
I won't be here for the I get to Thailand October 29th.
You gotta be careful with that Halloween.
Yeah, I'll be. No, I don't know.
You don't know what they do.
They
over
make
there.
a big deal over there about Halloween. I'm just gonna hang out with some friends and
and
have
have a
some
good time.
drinks.
And if you run into a lady boy, you run into one.
Run into a lady boy, whatever.
don't knock it till you try it.
Don't
bro.
knock.
That's right.
Don't knock
That's
it.
it.
maybe I'll try
maybe
it.
you like
Maybe
it.
you
Who
like
knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Like fucking this guy Jim Norton. He says he's down with trannies.
He's down with-
He's fucked them too.
I don't know.
Nah, but
Yeah.
that's probably like comedy. I don't know.
No,
He's really,
He really fucked trannies.
Yeah,
He's
Jim
been on
Norton is
a
the
bunch
real
of
deal, man.
podcasts, and he's fucked
He's
them.
in it.
On
No,
his own
knowing that they're
podcast.
training.
On UFC Unfiltered, not on UFC Unfiltered. On Joe Rogan, he said that he's fucked.
Yeah,
up.
he's
Oh, I didn't watch that one. But
Oh, yeah.
Unfiltered, he says it in a comedy kind of way. I didn't know if it was real or not.
He
But
said
damn.
he's done it.
Hey, I mean,
But that's what he likes.
fuck if that's what he likes.
But they asked him,
likes.
does that make you gay, straight,
They're not.
or bi? He's like, no, I'm straight. He considers himself straight. He doesn't consider himself bi or
this,
gay. No.
As long as there's no dick there, you're straight. You're still straight.
Yeah. He said he's grabbing the titties and everything else.
I
He
mean,
doesn't touch the
listen,
dick.
she looks like a chick. I mean, not like because Caitlyn Jenner. I mean, she looks like a fucking man.
Yeah, that's still man.
You know,
Yeah.
her face, you can
Yeah,
still
her
tell that
face.
it's not.
Yeah.
But if it's like, if it's one of these guys that from like 12, 11,
Yeah.
12 years old, they're taking the
hormones and all that shit, yeah.
hormones and birth control and all that shit, and they end up, looking like a chick.
Right.
And then they do all the surgery, full surgery.
Uh-huh.
How are you gonna know?
That is true. Sometimes you don't know.
You don't know unless
you
I
don't.
mean, if supposedly obviously I'm sure the sensation of the pussy ain't gonna be the same. But you have to be like a fucking, I don't know, a doctor or something.
Yeah,
someone that
exactly. You gotta be a
knows.
fucking master at that shit to know the
If
difference.
you don't know, I mean, it's a hole, bro. I'm sticking it in, man.
Fair enough.
Put it this way, man. It's like this, let's say you got a bowl of Jello. Everyone sticks your finger in it.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
It's your turn to come. And you stick your finger in it. You're gonna know that everyone will stuck their finger in
Yeah.
it. When it comes to that pussy, you're gonna know that there's been another dick in there.
Yeah, you don't know. And whatever, the pussy's a little dry, you got lube, bro. He's gonna be like, this chick is a little dry.
There's always a way around, huh?
There's always a way around,
All
man.
right, fair enough.
Now you spit shine that shit, bro.
We have come a long way where fucking guys are ingesting fucking hormones and all that shit to change their appearance.
Their
Yeah.
appearance.
Like to make it more feminine. Like that's crazy, dude.
But you got fucking guys that are spending, not just guys, people in general that are fucking spending thousands upon thousands of dollars. I think there was one guy, I think in South America or in Europe somewhere, that he spent like over $10,000 or over like almost $20,000 to get surgery to make him look like an elf.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I heard about that.
What
Yeah.
the
There's
hey,
this guy in California.
he wants to do it by all means.
He's I don't even know. He's not. He's from some other.
Hope the motherfucker got
European-
money somehow.
Yeah.
He's like a makeup artist in California, so probably for Hollywood, obviously Hollywood, and he's transforming his face, his jaws, everything, his eyes, to look like a fucking alien from Mars.
I've seen that one, yeah.
Lindo.
That shit is fucking freaky.
I mean, there's a
But you know,
For every category.
there's a flavor for everything. Like
yeah,
they say,
and he's
bro.
gonna have surgery. He plans to have surgery to remove everything, like his nipples, no genitals, because supposedly aliens.
Yeah, like completely.
Yeah, aliens don't have genitals according
Yeah.
to how Hollywood draws them.
So he's gonna remove the genitals too.
Everything, and
So he's gonna look like a Ken doll or like a Barbie doll.
They actually have
Yeah,
people like that.
yeah, yeah.
A Barbie and a Ken doll.
they do have
That
There's a
woman,
European one that looks just like a Barbie.
the European,
plastic and
the
everything.
female,
the waist like 2 inches.
Oh yeah.
the woman that she does that she was like the real life version of Barbie. She actually doesn't do that anymore. Yeah, she came out. She stopped doing that.
Oh, she stopped
And now,
doing
like
surgery?
she's she already had the surgeries and stuff like that. She was already like, you know, going out. Oh yeah, look, I'm Barbie.
Right.
Like, or at least one of the women that I've heard about, that she stopped. She actually like as Barb when she would look like Barbie and dress up and all that shit. She looked fucking hideous. Now that she stopped and actually looks like a normal human being, she's fucking beautiful, gorgeous as fuck.
You can tell she was.
Who knows how much surgery she's had, but she's fucking gorgeous.
I fucked a stripper named Barbie once.
There you go, bro. Every city that you go to that has a strip club, at least every single one of those strip clubs gonna have one stripper. Her name is Barbie.
One Barbie, and always like a Roxy.
There you go, Roxy.
Oh yeah, Roxy. I used to like there was a chick. One of my favorite names is Roxanne. Roxanne. There was a chicken in high school.
You like that? I bet you like the song, huh?
Oh yeah, no, of course. Well,
Song.
I like staying in the police. But yeah, that's a sexy ass name, Roxanne.
Roxanne.
Like imagine, oh yeah, come here, Roxanne. let me eat your ass.
Did you like the show, Roxanne?
No, I don't like that.
No, that's Roseanne. Sorry, Roseanne.
Oh, yeah, but I knew what you meant.
Roseanne says that she wants to be your sugar mama.
Does she even have money, bro? What did she do?
Tom Arnold did it, so why not? Yeah.
You're right.
Tom Arnold also did fucking Rosie O'Donnell too.
Yeah.
No, you fucked it too?
Isn't she 40?
Rosie.
No.
Rosie. Are you sure?
Roseanne.
No, Tom Arnold was
Tom Arnold was married to Roseanne.
Wasn't he?
Yeah.
Roseanne.
Rosie O'Donnell's a lesbian.
No, Rosie O'Donnell was married to someone before she came out.
Guy? Oh, I don't know.
I think it was Tom Arnold.
I don't know.
No, Tom Arnold is famous for being Roseanne's husband.
I gotta look this up.
And then he made a career out of it.
I'm a little.
But I ain't talking shit about Tom because Tom Arnold's hilarious. I like Tom Arnold, and every time he's on Howard, he's awesome. He's a funny motherfucker. Bro. Tom Arnold is funny, and he's not a bad actor. He's not a bad actor.
No, he's not.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I'll fuck Roseanne too. She's pretty funny though.
Money talks in the
You know that
show.
they're coming back. I don't know if it's on Netflix or something like that. Roseanne is coming back, and she's getting John Goodman to do like a reunion show.
If John Goodman is in it, then
I'll watch it.
Yeah,
I
watch
used
it,
to
man.
watch that show. I liked it.
Yeah, no, I mean it had its
I was a
moments.
kid, but I remember it.
I used to watch
I used to watch the
Family
rerun.
Matters and Full House, and I used to watch all that shit.
Yeah.
Isn't she doing a comedy special? I remember.
I don't know if she is, but she's doing a Netflix show or something like that, like a reunion show.
I do remember
Kinda like what
seeing
Full House
somewhere.
did.
Well, she might as well. If she's doing a comeback, she has to do everything.
Yeah, but Netflix is paying everybody to.
Oh, they got the money.
And now they got. I remember we talked about the De Niro and.
Dude, they got Brad Pitt doing a movie.
They got Brad.
They got Will Smith doing a $90 million sci-fi movie.
But supposedly,
the director of what's that cop movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and Michael Pena?
Antoine Fuqua? Is
No.
Cop out or some shit.
No.
Like that.
No, he's talking about End of Watch.
End of Watch.
End
He
of Watch.
directed that. Fury, Suicide Squad, which was shit.
Yeah,
and he wrote Training Day. He's doing that movie with Will Smith.
No, nice. But like I told you, supposedly I heard that they gave Francis Ford Coppola and Pacino and De Niro, everybody.
Freeman. I think Morgan Freeman is also going to be in
Yeah,
it.
they signed these people who supposedly they get some money, and there's talks of like all of them doing another movie together with Coppola directing.
Yeah. Oh, Coppola?
Yeah.
Really?
That'd be-
I heard about that.
Netflix,
And I even heard a rumor that Martin Scorsese was approached for a
Yeah.
Netflix movie. But I don't think that's going to happen. Maybe
No,
he'll
it was that
produce
one. It was that one to produce it. Yeah, to
okay,
produce
he's
it.
producing it.
Coppola's going to direct it, but Scorsese...
Coppola hasn't done
Scorsese.
shit in a long time.
Yeah,
but he's still a
man,
badass,
he's still a fucking badass.
And if you get De Niro, and what I'm really looking forward to, I can't wait, and it's coming out on my birthday, May 20th,
Tell
baby.
me, baby. Tell me.
The Wizard of Lies.
Which
Robert
one's
De
that?
Niro, baby. Uncle Bobby D.
Uncle Bobby D.
on HBO. He's gonna do the.
Who's he playing?
He's playing Bernie Madoff.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Damn.
And the preview looks badass, bro.
it's Robert De Niro, man.
Robert De Niro.
That's it.
So hopefully it's pretty good, and he gets
So- Your
some respect
birthday's
back.
in 2 weeks. What do you want to do for your birthday?
I'm gonna watch Wizard of Lies, baby.
No. What day is the week is that?
I think it's a Saturday.
Let's do something, man.
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Let's do
I'm
something.
always down for something.
Let's record the movie.
What? Recording what?
Oh, yeah, watch the show.
What time is the movie?
And so I think it's gonna be a show. I'm not sure it's gonna be like a mini series.
Oh, you don't know if it's.
Or it's gonna be a movie. I'm not sure.
I
Yet.
think
The Wizard of Lies is a movie.
It's a movie.
Oh, it's a movie. Okay,
It's a
HBO
HBO film.
movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just pulled it
That
up right
sucks,
now.
but I mean,
Is it
I'm
an
sure
HBO
it'll be
film?
good. Yeah, HBO.
Yeah, HBO produced it, so
Okay.
it's
You
their.
know, HBO does good shit.
Oh, and this guy's in it. Bobby D and Hank Azaria.
Hank
Oh, I
Azaria,
like that
Hank
guy.
Azaria,
Yeah, he's a really good
He's
actor.
fucking.
Yeah.
He's hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hilarious.
So I can't wait for this. I know it's not medieval, which is what Hector likes. But
Oh yeah, I love all that. shit. I love all that. My
it's
dude.
not Viking.
Yeah, no. It doesn't have to be Vikings. Just anything with a sword, man, and shield.
Wow, Michelle
I'm into
Pfeiffer's in it.
Oh, yeah. No, Michelle Pfeiffer, plays the wife, Bernie Madoff.
Coño, Michelle Pfeiffer. I haven't seen her in a long ass fucking time. Holy shit.
What was her name in Scarface? What was that shit?
I don't remember now. Let's see.
Look it up. Tony used to call her.
No, listen.
Yeah, you want to see Alyssa?
Her name in
Michelle Pfeiffer used to be the shit back in the day.
in Scarface.
Yeah, she was hot. I mean, skinny, starving hot, but she was hot.
Sorry.
Starving hot.
She looked a lot better
she
than
don't.
Batman.
She don't.
Oh yeah.
She don't look that bad now.
No,
she's looking in her 50s.
59.
Or she's
Yeah.
She don't look that
She looks
bad.
good for her age.
Yeah.
She's
She
I haven't
she
seen a
don't.
picture of
She
her.
don't look bad.
she
show you
does
right now.
Nutrisystem.
The what system?
She does Nutrisystem, I guess.
Oh.
Nutrisystem. Something like that. Yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer
Spokesperson,
was
that's
good.
not bad at all.
No, man.
I mean, for her age.
No, I don't know what the fuck she did.
Her name was Elvira Hancock.
Elvira!
I fucking hate that movie, bro.
You lay here and wait for me to come to fuck you. Piece of shit movie, bro.
Oh, I swear that movie's a piece of
Shit movie,
shit.
but you've
What
seen
a
that shit like
piece
a
of-
million times.
I've seen it like 2-3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 or 3 times. Come on.
I've never seen
No,
that movie.
really, I've seen it.
Why not?
I can't stand
No,
it.
you don't have a.
You don't have.
I don't have
Don't
the
waste your
patience.
time.
I don't have the patience for that piece of
It's a
shit.
horrible
Yeah,
movie.
it's not a movie. It's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah,
When it's on, I'll watch it.
But it's not that bad where you can't fucking watch the movie.
No, it's-
I mean,
no, you can watch it.
You got
but
nothing better to do. You can put it on, and
It
it's.
has its moments, but it's like it really is not a great movie. It is not. A
No,
great
it's not a good movie at
It
all.
is just hyped.
It was
Yeah,
hyped like
it
20
was
years
hyped.
after.
That movie, yeah, I think
Yeah.
the reason why that movie got so
Because
much
rappers
hype-
hyped it up, bro.
rappers
The
hyped
rappers
it up.
hyped
It's the lifestyle. I can
Yeah,
look big.
Exactly, the rap,
have
the
world.
rap,
Society.
and on top
You
of
got
that,
the money.
fucking Pacino.
You got the
Yeah,
money. You got the
Pacino's
power.
a badass,
you know.
bro. It's just.
And he said "fuck you" to the
That wasn't
man,
his
and he
best
did
act.
his own thing basically. to
Yeah,
make
he
more
was
money.
fucking over everybody, and that's what everybody likes. They don't wanna. They don't wanna be. They don't wanna. They don't wanna work for somebody above them. They want to be the boss.
Yeah, no,
And
the
that
story
movie
is. The,
a
it's a
guy
true story.
who
It's
has
a
no
true
money,
story,
who
yeah.
comes from another country,
Yeah.
and makes it to the top.
I made it. I mean, but back then, a lot of people made a lot of money.
Well,
you lived here during the 70s. you
Miami
made-
was made off
Miami,
all
yeah.
these cocaine dealers.
the cocaine
Yeah.
cowboys.
And a lot of them
Oh
were
yeah,
Cowboys.
all those
Didn't-
all those highlights that you see right now in Brickell and in downtown.
Corbin was the director.
All that's
He
all
made two.
cocaine money. It's all drug money.
They made
two films.
yeah.
Two documentaries.
Two documentaries.
I never saw the second one.
the second one is not as good.
The second one is it's more about, I believe I saw parts of it. I think it's more about the Bloods and the Crips.
No, it's more, the second one is
Is it?
based on the story of when the Black Widow or whatever, the
Right.
Colombian lady, when she got arrested, she ended up there was this guy who was a fan of her, this guy, a black guy from California or something,
Right.
and he was a fan of hers, so he started writing her letters to prison.
Yeah.
And she told him, "Oh, come visit me," whatever. And then he ended up hooking up with her. They were dating, like they were together. And he would go over, and he would fuck her and all that.
Right.
So it's his story of what was going on between.
Yeah, because I remember I haven't watched the whole thing, and I've seen parts of it as like it's the first part's all like the early '80s. And
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. And this one took like place from what I could tell.
after she got arrested.
Yeah, after she got arrested, and then a lot of the stuff that I would see, a lot of the footage of the stuff that I saw was probably like the late '80s to early '90s.
Yeah, I mean, they probably do show. It was a long time ago that I saw it, but they probably do show Bloods and Crips because it takes place in California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's from California. I don't know. But
you
the
know-
first one is awesome.
Talking about the Blood and Crips. I saw this one documentary. I think it was on either Discovery Channel or something. That, they do a lot of the gangland shows.
Yes.
They actually stopped because a lot of the major guys that started the whole stupid feud between those two fucking gangs were in jail. So there was technically no one in power of both gangs. There were people, but there were guys that really didn't want the violence.
Yeah,
so they actually
chill.
stopped it. There was actually peace between both of the gangs, and people were getting a little worried because they would see both these gangs, coming together. And
Yeah,
like, what
working
the
together.
fuck? And people were like, what the hell's going on? And they were actually getting away from the drugs, the killing, and all that shit. And then they actually started having, like, you would see, like, they would actually make T-shirts that would actually say, I think it would say, like, something about, like, Bloods and Crips, but, like, the words Blood and Crips were actually written in both colors.
Oh,
so
okay.
Blood was written in both red and blue, and Crips was also written in red and blue.
Together.
Exactly.
United.
And they would actually have, like, community cookouts and all that shit, to get out with the community and, improve the community. Well, of course, obviously, one of the top motherfuckers that was in jail found out about it. He somehow, I guess, made parole or whatever, and put the whole shit back to shit.
That's the problem with real motherfuckers that come out and all they know is violence.
Exactly. They still got that grudge of something that happened 50 years ago or, whatever, 10 years ago, and they're like, no, fuck these motherfuckers.
It's because, listen.
It's like, I'm sorry, the guy that started the feud, they're dead.
Yeah.
Get over it.
And most of these motherfuckers spend most of their life in prison, man. They have that mentality where when you show that sensitive side is considered weakness.
Yeah.
Right.
So they prey on these motherfuckers and they want to cause chaos because that's all they know. And that's why they always take over whoever wants peace and all that bullshit. They just kill them.
Yep.
They have no sympathy for these guys. That's their mentality. But you know what? Forget about the Bloods and Crips. You want to know who the real fucking thugs are these days? The MS-13 motherfucker.
Yep. Those motherfuckers
Might as well
are
go through
worldwide.
shit. The Bloods and the Crips, they'll close their eyes and they'll shoot at you and shit like that. But these MS-13 motherfuckers will decapitate you.
Yep.
And leave your head out there in the park, in a fucking park, any park.
And where are these motherfuckers?
Everywhere. In the whole United States. In New York, they had a bunch of cases where...
And where do they come from?
South America.
They mostly came from El Salvador.
El Salvador.
Right,
Yeah.
that video game. They have the Wildlands that we're playing. They have a group that's similar to. It's based on them.
Santa Blanca.
Yeah,
that's the cartel that you're fighting against in that game. Yeah, Santa Blanca. They're technically based on the MS-13. Because, I mean, it's like the MS-13 is like you said, they started in El Salvador, but now they're running wild in Ecuador. They're starting
Honduras.
to run wild in Honduras, which is fucking sad.
Everywhere.
And bro, they're all over the place. And the fucked up shit is, all these countries. What happens to all these guys that come out of the military? That
They need money.
Yeah,
they need money.
Where are they gonna go? Oh yeah, you come over here.
Those are the first ones they look at, bro, because they got the experience. They got the military experience.
They got
And
training.
they don't think twice about fucking killing you right there on the spot.
They don't. Exactly.
There's a bunch of cases in New York where they have high school students getting decapitated.
Yeah, I've seen them.
From MS-13.
Fucking ridiculous, dude.
Because they don't want to join the gang. Or maybe they talk bad about the gang, or maybe they were hanging out with the gang and then they stop hanging out with the gang, so they want to make a point.
And they want to make it.
And they use them as an example.
Yep.
And it's crazy. These are high school. This is high school right here, dude. So you can imagine the adults, how they carry themselves.
I'm sorry, man.
Well, let me just say, I
say,
ain't got
bro,
nothing against any gang.
I say a cop, bro.
Well,
A cop
they
runs on a
don't try to decapitate
fucking pulls over or runs on an MS-13, bro. Fucking shoot him right there. Just shoot him on the spot.
yeah.
Those
I
motherfuckers do
support
not.
police too.
I don't care, dog. Those motherfuckers. That gang does not deserve prison sentences. They deserve executions on the spot.
Sometimes you gotta fight evil with evil,
Yeah, you do.
and it's complicated because we have to be politically correct.
No, we
even,
don't.
Even though we're not, but that's the image. We do have to try and be political. The government tries to.
The government does.
Yeah,
Because they have
That's
to.
why it's failing.
Oh, yeah, it's been failing for years.
For years, before
But it's still the best country on earth. So
Because we got
anybody
the-
who tells you otherwise,
Because we got the power.
United
just
States?
hating. Yes,
Of course.
hands down.
Of course, all those people complaining and shit like that, bro. Go and fucking go to another country.
Go to another country
and experience that life,
Damn.
and then come back to me.
I mean, you may live better
Look,
in maybe in some
It's-
places in Europe when it comes to because they're more flexible.
it all comes down.
Not these days in Europe.
Well, no, I'm just saying maybe you might live better when it comes to you don't have to work as hard. It's more relaxed in some places in Europe.
Yeah, no.
But this is still the best country.
The U.S. is
We don't.
is the
We
hardest.
can't choose where we're born. It's sad. Some people are born in a country that is not. They don't have the liberties that other countries do. That's how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is. I mean,
you don't choose your
you don't
parents.
choose
You don't choose what country you're born in. You're just born.
Of
Yeah.
course.
And if you're born in a country that's free, great. If you're not,
I mean, that sucks. I mean, hopefully you can
struggle.
get out.
Yeah, you can get out.
if you're able to.
if you don't want, if you don't want to live there,
try and make.
As
No,
you
I
get
mean
older.
sometimes a lot of
you
people don't
don't
want to
have
live
a
there. They
choice.
just have
Yeah.
no choice.
yeah,
But if you're lucky enough, then I guess like I have been,
yeah, like people that
So
they got lucky.
So let me ask you now,
They got out.
what's worse these days? Because the discrimination these days is crazy with these two fucking people. What's worse these days, being a Mexican or being fucking from Pakistan, Afghanistan, and all this bullshit?
Well, a Muslim. Like how? A Muslim? Like, what do you mean? Like how? What's worse? Like as far as like the stereotyping or like
everything, all included. Overall, the way that the Americans treat.
I would say it depends on where you're at.
It depends because.
It depends. If you're here,
there's not a lot we can say because we're not of those cultures.
Right.
It's best if we had somebody here that can tell us flat out.
Yeah.
This is how I feel. They're treating my culture.
Right.
Whether I'm from Mexico or I grew up there and came here, or I'm from the Middle East and grew up there. And
Well, I mean,
came here, or whatever the case
it's
is.
pretty obvious that.
But from what we see,
they're getting.
it's
Obviously,
they're getting
stereotyped
stereotyped. I mean, from what I
and
see,
mistreated.
and that's how the media is showing it.
And it's tough, but yeah, at the end of the day, it's the media supports all of that.
Of course, they add the fuel. They're like, oh no,
Of course.
but then something bad happens. They're the first ones there.
Yeah.
They're the first ones there to report it. Like, really, why do you got to report on negativity? Why don't you report something positive?
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore. They don't give a shit.
That's what they do with
It's like we were
cops.
talking about earlier. It's what was it? They want to be first.
Yeah, the news. All the news wants to do. They don't give a fuck.
They don't care about facts.
They don't care about facts. They don't care about. Oh my God, is this the right information that we're giving out to the viewers? No, we want to be the first ones to put the story out.
Like
I don't care if it's true. I don't care how it happened.
Like the South said it on.
Denzel said it on one of those awards. It's one of those. He was going to one of those award ceremonies. And he said, "He's like, it's your guys' fault that everyone is all against each other because you guys are not giving out the truth when you start hearing a story. When you hear a story, all you want to do is be the first one to give it out.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, this is happening. This is happening. A cop shot a white cop shot a young black guy. Who cares? Okay, that's bad. But why?
Why did the cop shoot him?
Yeah. What happened?
Yeah.
You know,
Something
the
happened.
media right now. The media, as it is right now, all they're doing.
The media creates the racism.
Exactly.
Stereotype.
All they're doing right now is fucking saying the cop is a bad guy
because they don't say how it happened. So then the people are watching it on TV and they're like, "Oh shit, I think it's this." They start assuming, and the assuming creates all the
Assumption
violence.
is the mother of all evil.
Exactly.
All right, but let's not
The root of evil.
let's not assume that there
all
are.
evils.
Yeah.
But the mother of all
Wow,
evils
we're
too.
getting philosophical today, sir.
Yeah, well, I read Socrates.
Socrates,
Before coming over
Plato,
here.
all the
Sartre.
Greeks.
No, it's actually a pretty good book.
Yeah?
If you wanna get started on philosophy and learning about philosophy,
I've always been.
there's a book that's called From Socrates to Sartre. So it's like from the beginning towards like the end of the great philosophers.
Do you have it?
I do have it.
Oh,
Yeah. I had to buy it when.
What's it called again?
From Socrates to Sartre.
Okay.
So Socrates and
I'm
Sartre.
gonna put it
Pretty
on
good. It's not an
Amazon
expensive, and it's not a big book.
wish
though.
list. No, I'm assuming it's not.
It's pretty good, but they talk about several of the famous known philosophers, and they give like a brief description and what their philosophies were.
We have a fan here.
Please, Diana.
Look, come over here. We're gonna be on Facebook Live again.
Diana, we need
Don't make it run away now. Don't make it run away.
perspective on things.
Yeah.
So man, we could ask Diana.
So what's
the question?
What's the quick summary on that book? Basically,
No, it's like an intro book to philosophy.
Oh, you wanna get a female's input on the question that we had?
Socrates.
No, on the question that you had gotten earlier.
Oh yeah, come over here.
Come on over.
We got a message on one of these social medias about a man. If a man is in a relationship with a woman,
Yeah, a couple.
is it expected for everything to be 50-50?
If a couple moves in together.
If a couple
moves in together.
So come here.
Yeah, should they have to, share the cost 50-50 or should the man pay or should the woman pay everything or the man, whatever.
Should they or should they not?
We were
I think it all depends.
we were
Depend on.
Speaking to the mic.
just let it all out
I
there.
think it depends on the dynamics of the relationship or something. I don't know.
Right, but do you think that if they're both working, they should contribute
Yes.
somehow?
Yes, right?
They should.
Just somehow. It
course.
doesn't have to be down the middle.
exactly. Something like let's say let's say for I'm in a relationship that God forbid.
all the single ladies
All single ladies.
over here.
Come get some joy, baby.
They got shut down already.
Let's say I'm in a relationship. Like I can't even say it with a straight face. But like the scenario that I'm trying to come up with without laughing is that, let's say I'm.
Just don't say that part again. You said it 3 times.
Yeah.
Just continue. If you say, let's say I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna laugh again.
Okay, let's say
I'm in a relationship.
Okay, Ray, perfect example. There you go.
Ray.
Okay, not me. No. Let's say
It's happened.
right?
Yeah.
Ray, Ray's in a relationship. Let's say he's going out. They go, oh my God, we want to move in together. Yeah, okay, they move in. Let's say he makes like probably
Whatever.
30. No, let's say like 20 or 30,000 more than his partner.
Right.
Doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. But
It can be a lady boy.
I haven't got to Thailand yet, so I don't know.
No discrimination.
None whatsoever.
Right. So get to all right. So
Gender neutral, right?
Yeah. So he's with his partner. He's making over 30,000.
Let's say he's making like 30,000 more than
In the park.
he or she is. Sorry, and he listen. They decide to get a nice place and all that stuff. And they decide. He goes. You know what? Hey, I know you don't make that much. I make a whole lot more than you. I'll take care of the rent, and like let's say a couple of the utilities, you take care of the other stuff.
Right.
I think that's fine because
They're contributing.
That's what I mean.
She's contributing exactly.
Right.
Hey, you make the rent's fucking $30,000. $3,000 a month for a fucking 1-bedroom, which is here in Miami.
Yeah, pretty much.
Without question, you can find that in Miami easily. And he's like, I'll take care of the rent. You take care of fucking the light and the cable, and I don't know what else. That's fine. I think that's fine by me.
Yeah, no, I mean,
That's fine by me too. It's all about an agreement.
it's all about an agreement.
Right?
Okay, so let's say I want sex 5 times a week. Is that can I demand that or should I?
Well, I don't know about demanding it,
As
but
long as you declare it
Ahead of
in the
time.
beginning.
In the beginning.
Okay, yeah, no. Well, I mean, not
It's
from
like,
the
hey,
beginning, not on the first day.
he's
You
gotta-
need to find a woman that has that kind of appetite.
he's gotta go. No,
what if you kill the mood though? That should be spontaneous. Like
he's gotta be.
Hey, listen, we're living together. We're living together. We should have sex at least 4 to 5 times.
So
a week.
what would happen if you don't reach that agreement? If you do 4
Yeah,
instead of
what
5?
happens?
No,
Like the
I
week.
mean, that's
Are you counting the time?
that's
You're
when,
like, hey, listen, we gotta get that
You're
in.
gonna kick her out of the apartment?
no. I'm not gonna kick her out, but I'll probably.
That's when he goes, hey, let me get up in them guts.
Nah, at that time. At that time, I think it should be spontaneous, man. Like when it comes to sex and shit like that, you can't just fucking say, 5 times a week or
So
something.
if you're living with your girlfriend,
Right.
Especially at the beginning of a relationship. Once you're married, for 5-10 years, that's a different story. But at the beginning,
What happens in 5 or 10 years?
maybe you're not having, you have kids or something, you're not have as much sex. Anybody that tells you
That's normal.
that they're having as much sex
That's not.
10 years into a relationship as they did in the beginning, that's a lie.
With me, it's gonna happen every day.
Well, maybe you. Look at Diana. I don't think Diana's like maybe with somebody else. Maybe with your hands, but not with me. That's normal. But at the beginning,
Nah, bro. At that time, what I've been told by a lot of the older men that I've met and that I've worked with, they're like, bro, when it comes down to it, man. Let's say you wake up Saturday morning, you guys haven't had sex in I don't know about like a week or so. That's a long ass time. And
that's a good week for me.
and let's say typical guy, wake up with that morning wood.
Yeah.
He goes, just poker with it.
So yeah.
Yeah, poker.
Poker with it. If she
That's the tip,
if she nudges back, then you're game on. If she doesn't nudge back, you're fucked.
Yeah.
Why not?
You better do it yourself.
No, but you have to. I mean, if your chick is not wanting to have sex with you, then she's not interested in you anymore, right? Don't you think that? Or what do you think?
So you're saying if one day you poke her and she doesn't.
No.
But I'm saying if you're fresh into a relationship, I think that sex should be a big part of that, especially at the beginning. So if your partner, whether it's the man or the woman,
That's how you create intimacy.
exactly. So if she doesn't want to have sex with you, especially at the beginning, then obviously there's something
wrong with her.
Yeah. Or
the guy.
No, or maybe something's wrong with you.
Yeah, it could be one or the other. But if somebody's not willing to go make that effort,
Yeah.
something inside them is fucked up.
No, they're just not into you.
Oh, that too. But if they're in a relationship for months and months, they're into you.
Yeah. Oh, but they maybe they've lost interest.
Well, that's something that has to be talked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have
It's all,
something.
it's all about communication, man.
Yeah, and there's the people that don't
I
communicate
agree
and don't
with
wear
you.
out the
It turns more
don't
into
say
a friendship type.
And it turns more into a
Also,
friendship.
you have to remember that it has to be, like he said, spontaneous.
Spontaneous.
Hector's correct.
Oh yeah.
Casanova.
You know, then-
I ain't no Casanova, but I mean,
Intimacy and
at least for me, that would.
romantic.
Right.
So okay, so we're watching a movie together or something like that. We're a couple. I can spontaneously say, "Hey, let's have sex."
Listen,
That's fine.
Or like George
And I
said,
can spontaneously, you like a president grab by the pussy.
let me get up in them guts.
listen, I'm gonna go romantic. I'm gonna go romantic on you. You could be on the couch.
Slow down the voice.
You could be on the couch watching a goddamn movie, right? A romantic movie or whatever the case may
Give
be,
it
and
to
you might just fucking turn to her and be like,
Be like, come on.
just grab her by the chin real quick and point her towards you and be like, you're beautiful.
Oh,
And then you grab onto her, and then all of a sudden it turns into something. That turns into
This
something
man is
spontaneous.
Dr. Strange,
It just comes out of nowhere. But if you plan that shit ahead of time, it just loses
I
its effect.
just got a hard one.
I got a little bit of a chubby.
I got wet.
So what's the movie? You just you wait for a
That's just an
certain
example.
But wait, do you wait for like a low point in the movie? Or?
In the movie, yeah, like
No, you just come. I mean,
At the pinnacle.
like in the
comes out naturally,
movie, like in
man.
the movie, the couple's fucking. You're like, hey baby.
it doesn't have to be the couple.
So you grab by the chin, you turn her towards you, and then you just.
That's just
You're
an
beautiful,
example. It could be
baby.
anything.
It could
bro.
be anything.
It could be anything.
Oh, okay.
It could be anything.
You can't just look at her and say, damn, you got some nice ass titties.
And let me get up in them guts. Right? That's how it goes.
And here you go. Hey, how about I get him? How about I get up in them guts?
Let's ask Diana.
Diana.
Because I've gotten this question asked before.
He wants your opinion.
What is, especially for someone, because I date a lot, what do you think? What do you think on a first date? Should the girl, if you try to kiss her, should she kiss you or not? Is a kiss on the first date allowed?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
So, but my question is, if she doesn't kiss you on a first date, then is she interested or not interested?
I'd say. Well, I mean, sorry to enter.
Different.
Oh, that's
Some
good.
women have different like,
Morals.
Yeah.
No, I think there's nothing wrong with.
I mean,
a kiss.
I think, in my opinion, I would say it would depend on how she backs away.
También.
Yes.
If she backs away with fucking what the fuck,
if she gives you
like
an
surprise, going what the hell?
If she gives you an explanation, like straight up from the beginning, I don't kiss on the first dates. On the first dates, that's just that's how I was brought up, or whatever excuse she gives you. Then, as a man, you should respect that and back away. Continue like nothing ever happened. That date, and if she likes you, you'll see her again in the second date. But if she just backs away, like he was saying.
On the type of kiss you try to give.
No. I'm talking about just like like a 45-second tongue session or something.
God
like that.
damn.
He breaks it down with numbers and everything.
No, I'm kidding. No, but from my experience,
A quick peck on the lip then.
from my experiences and from women that have told me, because I used to have the philosophy earlier on that you shouldn't try to go for a kiss unless sometimes it's the chemistry's there, and obviously that's a normal thing. But I used to try to out of respect, I used to be like, oh no, I'm not gonna try and kiss on the first date or something like that. But I've been told from women, and then later on, over the years, it is true from my experience. If the woman doesn't kiss you on a first date, if you've been having chemistry, the day has been going good, and when you go for a kiss or you try and kiss her, and she doesn't kiss you, then she's not interested.
You have a point there. When I've been on, this is before I met you, many dates, and
Well, you
if
fucking
it
hope
didn't
so.
if it didn't work out when I wanted to go for a kiss, that she would never hear from me again.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Dan?
With her and me, it worked out because
Did you guys kiss on the first date? Let's hear Diana.
Yes, we did.
And how was it? Did Robert go for it? Can you give us a little insight here? Can you discuss that?
When he
I
went.
was actually waiting the whole date.
Oh shit.
From the beginning. So as soon as you saw him, you knew that you were interested in him.
Not right away.
How long did it took?
Once he started speaking to me.
Oh, got some game, huh?
Come on,
he was nice.
Nobody wants to listen to me, and I'm telling you.
Rob,
No, I listen. We listen.
have you not said? Have you not heard them say plenty of times? Hey, you got some nice titties.
Yeah, some nice.
Let me get up in your guts.
Did I say to you, you got some light cities? Let me get up in the guts on the first date.
How are you looking at me?
He wasn't being very discreet in his looks.
I'm never discreet.
Oh, he was being.
I don't give a shit if I'm pop. Huh?
That you tried to be discreet, but
But yeah, you pick up on it. Women usually pick up on it when
It's the radar.
the radar.
Yeah.
Okay, so you were waiting for the kiss, and then Robert, how did you do it, Robert? You just did you ask or you just tell us, Diana? How did it go?
How did it happen?
it was when he was walking into my car.
Oh, was he holding your hand on the way to the car? Did you try and go for the hand grab? Or?
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Let me ask you. When you were waiting for the kiss, did you fumble with your keys? When you were.
There was some fumbling.
That's another.
Oh,
That's
Way to know,
yeah.
If you see
If she,
her, like,
if
waiting.
if you see her like trying to find a key or like going to the purse trying to find a key or whatever,
she's not in a rush.
she's delaying.
I can tell that she didn't want the date to end.
She's delaying it, or like let's say if you picked her up and you walk her to her door, she's fumbling for the keys to look for that house key.
Yeah.
She wants that kiss.
Oh, okay. That's good. Now, is Robert a good kisser? That's the good.
Oh, I'm on the spot, man. Holy shit.
Hey, it's fine with me.
I mean, I would say he is. Because hell, she wouldn't be marrying him otherwise,
I
right?
don't know, but maybe Robert's.
You could answer if you want or not. I don't care.
Yeah, is Robert a good kisser?
Friends want to know? Yes, he is.
He's a good kisser. Okay, come here, Robert. Give me a kiss.
We'll save it for later.
do you mind if Robert kisses me?
What do you expect, man? What do you expect?
Ray, do you want tongue?
A little bit, just a little bit.
bit?
Not all the way back, because I just had pizza. I may regurgitate. Don't put it all the way in.
You have onion breath.
Yeah, just a little. Yeah, no,
Oh.
I'm going out with it.
Come on, bro. Do you not see his last name? Of course, he's a good kid.
Well, somebody else we can ask.
Fuck you. Yeah, really. Go ahead and call my other brother's wife.
There's oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna leave that right there. Yo. So, what do you think, Diana?
What do you think?
Do you have anything to say? Do you want to say? Yeah. Do you want to ask us something?
You can ask me whatever you want.
I want to ask you something
ask
real quick. I want your
Oh, shit.
perspective on this. Let's say you're in a relationship. You don't have to be married, but you've been in a deep relationship. Let's say over 2 years, right?
Right.
Now, you don't put out whenever he wants you to put out and shit like that. You know, it gets to that point, right? And you find them masturbating in the bathroom or whatever the case may be. Would you get upset at him?
If he's not putting out,
No.
you're not.
You're basically you weren't in the mood that day, whatever the case may be.
and that's happening often.
Yeah.
You're saying,
Basically,
the guy wants to have sex with the woman, and the woman is not putting out.
She's not wanting to.
Let's say
So not
when
when in
he
the
wants.
bathroom masturbating.
Not when he wants to. You know what I'm saying?
Masturbation is a
Like
normal
you
thing.
deny him. You deny him, and then you find him in the bathroom masturbating or wherever the case may be. Would you get upset at finding him masturbating?
No.
You can't, because you're not giving.
You're not
what he
giving.
wants.
Oh, okay,
you're not
yeah.
giving him what he
That's good,
wants, the pleasure. It should go both ways.
Shit.
Now, if you find him cheating on you, would you get
Oh,
upset?
that's a different fucking story.
Well, you're not giving him the what do you want?
Well,
Oh, if
that's
I think it's not validated. I think you should break up first.
Yeah.
Obviously, of course, it's the right thing to
Oh,
do.
okay.
But, yeah, I don't.
If it gets to that
cheating
point,
is not condoned no matter what.
No, for the record, I don't believe in cheating.
I don't either.
I don't know. No, I don't like to cheat or get cheated on.
What's the word that when is the word I'm looking for when you like let's say that you're not
Like an open relationship? Is that?
Yes. It was
Friends with benefits.
no, but there's a word. Is it called polygamy or polygamous or something?
Oh,
monogamy.
Monogamy. Monogamy is when two people
Just
are
two people. That's
It's
it.
just
monogamy.
Polygamous is the one that is you can fuck around and do whatever the fuck you want.
yeah, multiple.
Okay.
That's
That's
polygamy.
very rare.
Diana believes in monogamy.
Of course.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Damn, I got a good story.
For the
on that
record,
too, on
I
that
do too.
subject.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, whoever wants to be open like that, that's on them.
No, yeah. I mean, when it comes to like that type of relationship, polygamous relationship, that's gotta be discussed.
AKA, well,
That's-
like Hector discussed in the previous Wise Guys, swingers.
Swingers.
Well, no, see,
Very common
Like
these days.
at that club over there.
Very common. Oh, I told you a story.
At the when you were driving.
Swingers are that's a different.
That surprised me.
Swingers is different because swingers it's like they'll get with a couple, with like another couple.
Yeah, but they like each other.
Yeah,
They like to share experiences.
Exactly.
With other.
Diana, do you know anybody? You don't have to say names. Anybody that's a swinger?
You've never known a swinger,
Never met somebody that's
living
told you,
in New York.
Hey, I'm a swinger.
It's very, very common these days.
Yeah, it is common. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
common. They just keep it on the hush hush,
keep it
on a down low. But very common.
Oh, yeah, I'm not. I mean, I've never tried that, but I don't think that's my cup of tea. Plus, I'm not a Sancho yet. I don't have the resistance. Stamina for I'm more of a one-on-one. It's like a 3-round fight.
And you're done.
And not too much running around. yeah.
You're to the point.
Yeah. Let's keep it simple, because I get tired. I get on meat.
Yes.
I gotta sleep. I gotta work tomorrow.
You gotta work
Yeah, I don't know. But I believe in foreplay is important.
Without question.
I'm very into foreplay. I like
That makes all the difference.
that makes all the
You gotta do
difference,
foreplay.
Does make all the
Yeah.
difference.
Sometimes foreplay is even better than the sex itself.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
It's fun.
You get tired. You get tired of thrusting, bro.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Sometimes. But,
But,
when you have my bloodline, you don't get tired.
the thrusters.
I wish I could just thrust for a whole hour, bro. I mean, without no foreplay or anything, just.
Nah, not me, bro. I wouldn't want to be thrusting for a whole hour.
Damn, man, I
No, let me
mean.
tell you. Yeah.
Anything else? Before you...
No more questions?
No more questions?
Thank
you for your input.
Thank you.
She's retiring.
She's retiring
Thank you,
now.
Diana. What were we going to talk about? What was I going to tell you?
What were you going to tell us? You were going to say something.
I was going to say something. I forgot.
God damn.
I just want to have sex, bro.
When was the last time you had sex?
When was the last time I had sex? No, I haven't had sex in, I would say, at least 3 months. Yeah. My choosing.
Yeah. Okay. No,
Because
that's fine. It
I
doesn't
don't want-
matter.
yeah, no, I know.
I just asking.
I was recently dating someone for like a few weeks.
Right.
And then, since I knew early on that I didn't want to because she wanted something serious.
Right.
And I didn't want something serious with her. I wasn't seeing that compatibility
Right.
from my end. So then I didn't want to lie and, just to get the pussy, I mean, I guess as I've gotten older, I've gotten, more, either wiser or more a bitch.
They haven't.
But I just didn't want to fuck her, just to fuck her. And
It's because you don't want just to fuck. You want somebody to care for, man.
Yeah,
What
nah,
you
yeah,
want
yeah.
is, let's call it.
it's not about, it's not about
You,
sex anymore.
you don't want to. You don't want to go ahead and you don't want to find that one girl that you. You don't want. Sorry, you don't want to run into that one girl that you fuck, and then she's looking for that relationship, and then she just goes all crazy on you.
No, I mean, it's not that. I mean, because she was honest from the beginning. She was looking for something serious, and I'm looking for something serious as well. But it's just
not with her.
I wasn't feeling it with her. I thought I was at the beginning, but then I realized I wasn't, and I didn't want to be an asshole and
I know what you mean.
and just fuck her, just to fuck, and then whatever. So I kind of like I felt bad.
And then if you would have done that and be like, no, sorry, it ain't gonna happen. She went, oh, men are assholes.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't want to be one of the
Assholes.
The assholes, but but then later on, maybe you're like, yeah, I should have fucked her, but I don't know. It's just I've got it to a point where it's just sex is not. I fucked already, a decent amount.
Yeah.
Right.
In my lifetime, and now I just I want a more of a connection type of thing, the whole making love.
You enjoy it more, man. You enjoy it more when you actually are interested in the person and you're attracted to the person. And
if you're just fucking just to fuck, man, it's not. Yeah. It's not the same.
Honestly, you're It's
not the same. Maybe at the beginning. At the beginning, believe me, but when you just get, I mean, you're having sex with women that you're not really attracted to, like not just physically, but like, spiritually and everything else.
I don't know about spiritually, but maybe mentally.
Mentally and spiritual, bro. Sex is a spiritual thing, bro.
Really?
Hell yeah, man. When you're having good fucking sex, man, everything just fucking works, bro. Everything clicks, man.
The planets align.
The planets align, bro. The pussy and the vagina, the pussy and the dick align.
That's the difference between having sex.
What if your dick leans a little bit to the right?
Yeah. What if you have a curved dick?
Shift to a little, bro. That's fine. Hey, listen, if you have a curved dick, it's not bad because you reach, certain spots that you can't reach with
some chicks like that shit.
With a straight dick, bro.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. I don't have a curved dick, but
you don't got the banana dick.
I don't have that banana dick. One of those medieval sword dicks, like
the scimitar. The scimitar.
That will save you the trouble of having to fucking go towards the left, more towards the right.
You still have to go to the left and to the right.
Yeah, but I mean, so it does the work for you in a way.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So it's sometimes it's a curse and sometimes it's a gift.
No, but going back to what you said, I mean, you said it yourself. You were not into the chick, so you're not gonna regret. I mean, honestly,
I'm saying maybe
you shouldn't care. Like, honestly, at the end of the day, you don't care if you fucked her or not because you're not into her.
I wasn't into her like that. I mean,
so it wouldn't matter if you did or not.
Well, at the same time, I think. I mean, like you don't. This is a girl that you don't even think stay in contact with.
No.
Okay.
No.
It just so it wouldn't have even fucking mattered.
No, but as a guy, maybe you're like, I should have fucked her now,
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I'm just saying from other people's perspective. But for me, it's just like, it's not just about fucking anymore. It's not.
Bro, if you're not into her, bro, you'll have a better time with your right hand, bro.
I'm a lefty, bro.
I'm not a switch left hand.
He's a lefty.
Yeah.
You're not ambidextrous?
No, I'm not ambidextrous, bro.
So you would just make the situation.
I tried jerking off with my right hand, but it doesn't work.
It's weird, huh?
Whatever.
When I jerked off, it would have to be with my left, and I'm righty.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I couldn't do it with my left, my right.
Ever. When I was in high school, bro,
I mostly
broke
used my left
right
hand
arm.
for everything, for like
You
picking up.
what?
I broke my right arm. I wasn't jerking off. I broke my right arm. I think I was playing football or whatever.
Ah, okay.
And dude, those 2 months, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I used to it.
No, it's like if you're bringing someone new into the mix.
Yeah. It is. It does feel like something weird, man. Yeah. It feels weird. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Wow, it's like you're cheating
on a stranger.
Yeah, it's a stranger.
It's a stranger.
Yeah, you're cheating on your.
And then when you go with the one that you always done it with, you're like, wow, she's back.
She's back. But sometimes you gotta take a break, bro. Sometimes you gotta take a break.
It doesn't work.
No,
not for me. It has to be with her.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's good.
Lefty.
Mm-hmm. No está bueno.
Mr. Ambidextrous.
Mr.
Yeah.
Ambidextrous. No.
Lefty's the.
Oh no, yeah,
The
just
queen.
one hand for the dick and the other for the balls. You never tried jerking off and pulling on your balls at the same time?
What?
I don't think I've never done that.
No. I won't. I can't.
Should try it.
Yeah.
I never know. It might
I
like
don't know
it.
about that, man. Pulling on them.
No.
Pull on your balls a little. It's like it was like a chick blowing you and grabbing your balls at the same time.
I don't know about that, man.
I've never tried that.
You never had a chick grab your balls?
Well, yeah, but she didn't pull.
Like
She just, she like fondles them. No, not just you hear me screaming like a little bit.
No, but yeah, the whole thing, I mean, I don't want to reenact
Just a little fondling like that,
Yeah, fondo.
You know how they do it? Those Chinese balls. Yeah, just like that, bro. Just like that. That's fine. That's all they've ever done.
Yeah,
fuck that tugging. I would have smacked the bitch.
You tell a little. Put a little. I don't know.
It's like, don't you dare pull on the. You pull on the thing.
What's the name of that book again?
Pulling on my balls by Robert De Niro. No, it's
Socrates or some shit.
Socrates. From Socrates.
But what's the title?
From
Socrates to Sartre.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah.
I won't ask you again.
No, that's fine.
It's on record. That's all you can go back.
No, I don't want to go back.
I'm giving publicity to the book. I guess. That's a good book.
We
though.
should have the author on the podcast.
Is that on Audibles?
Yeah.
Or no?
On Audible?
Yeah, it is.
Is
Should
it?
be, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
I gotta look it up, man, because if it is, I'll probably download that.
It's
shit.
pretty good. It's pretty good. You get like I told you, like a beginning.
I don't know if I've told you before. I don't read books, bro.
You do the Audible.
He listens
I do
to
the
that
Audible. I
shit.
prefer it.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Not that I can't read. I can fucking read.
No, but
I've read
it's-
books before.
It's more convenient.
But it's more convenient for me because when I'm home, I'm not one of those people. Oh my god, let me go ahead and sit at home and read a good book.
I read. No, I mean,
I listen to it when I'm working,
No, but you know what?
and it's really.
So it's from Socrates to Sartre, The Philosophic Quest by
Exactly.
T.Z. Levine.
that's the one. Yeah. T.C.
Wow.
Levine.
Let me see that. Oh, damn, look at that.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different cover from the one that I have, but it's the same one.
It's the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
book.
And it's not expensive, right?
It's $8.
Yeah. It's not a big book. I think it's like two something.
It says
300.
here, well, here it says it's 400 pages.
Okay, yeah, like 3 something.
Maybe they added
3 something,
stuff.
400 pages. No, it's pretty good.
No, it's not on the Audible.
That's not on Audible.
Nah, fuck.
Fuck off.
They couldn't get Morgan Freeman to do that.
Yeah, to narrate it.
To narrate.
No, but I tried that Audible shit and I can't get into it, bro.
I can't get
I'm the type of person that I'd rather read it myself and
when it
imagine it
comes-
myself.
when it comes to
when I go to the gym, I'd rather
Yeah.
read the fucking book right there rather than listen to somebody.
When it comes to I can't
Audible-
work out with the book because you lose it. Music or
The imagination
podcast.
just
Yeah.
goes away, bro.
When
I'd rather read it myself.
it all depends on what you're doing, and like me for work, it's great because when I'm working, I'm focused not only on the book, but I'm also focused what I'm
Yeah,
doing.
what you're doing. You don't want like a loud fucking
Exactly.
trance song.
And and trust me, I do it all the time, and sometimes it gets annoying.
Yeah. No.
It all depends on the narration, because I mean, I've got books on here that I like. There was one book that I was listening to. Let me see what the hell the title was. It's really good. I mean, it goes to shit the people's history of the United States.
Oh, okay. I have the People's History of Rome.
That one, it's a really good book. It's a really good book. The guy starts off from when Christopher Columbus got here to the Caribbean, because he ain't landed on the mainland. He didn't land on mainland.
He never touched ground here.
He went to the Caribbean, West Indies. And it starts off there. And it comes all the way through. It talks about how he fucking the indigenous population in Puerto Rico and Cuba and all that shit. They were like over 500,000, and when they weren't, obviously all they did was immediately put them into slavery. Mm-hmm. So when he fucking those people, that indigenous population, they're wiped out because they weren't for that. They were free people. They were mainly, they all they wanted to do was be out hanging, hunting and fucking and shit like that. They weren't workers. Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, they knew how to work, shit, but they weren't. They didn't have that hard. They didn't have that hard labor in them. Mm-hmm. So they died by the thousands when they enslaved them all. Mm-hmm. That's why there's none of them left. Mm-hmm. But and then it goes from that and it goes all the way to freaking when they started coming to the States, and then he goes over to everything through the slavery and in the 1800s, 1700s, all that shit, American Revolution.
So what does that have to do with the Audibles and the books, though?
Well, it's the narration.
Yeah, it was like a boring person.
The guy narrating it, it was really boring.
Yeah, low tone.
I'm surprised that I went halfway through the fucking book. It's long as fuck. It was like
So now you have to buy the book to finish it.
No.
So that ruins the series, though. So then they're doing justice.
Yeah, the narration wasn't. I didn't like the narration that much. My other brother Junior, he listened to it the whole thing. It was whatever. I guess he could stand it. I couldn't. Now I have other books there that, like for instance, one of my favorite, Ready Player One. Steven Spielberg making the movie on it. Right. Is narrated by Will Wheaton, and fantastic job.
Yeah, when it comes to
He did a
someone, a
fantastic job,
narrator,
yeah.
they need to be lively. They need to
Exactly.
when they have to be, and then
Exactly, and then
make it interesting.
I have obviously me. I love the whole military stories and all that shit. I have like probably 20 books in there that are all self-accounted military stories in it that the guys themselves, some of the books, the guys narrating are actually the guys who wrote the books, and they actually did a very good job. Some of them, like one of the last ones I listened to, I don't remember the name of it. It was really boring. The story was good, but how the guy narrated was really boring.
No,
It's like you said. It all comes to the narration when it comes to the audible.
Narrator.
You know, all that shit comes into account. I got like 3 Star Wars books on there that the narration is actually really good because they act them out.
Oh, okay.
When it comes to
would you like Golem?
To narrate the bar.
I think I would rather have Mr. Donald Trump here.
Oh, okay.
To narrate the book for me.
George has got it packed. Is that Golem or JarJar Binks?
I don't know what the fuck.
For sure, that's what I love about reading the book myself. Like in my mind, I'm thinking of thinking of these different voices.
Own voice.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You characterize the characters.
That's how
like that. You
people have.
separate them from
That's
the
what
others.
people have done for 500 years.
Exactly. I enjoy it that way more.
Everybody
I guess it all depends. Like
On the person's
since I listen to these things all the time, it all depends on the type of book. Like that people's history is not really telling a story.
Right, it's history.
It's telling you the history of what happened.
I would actually listen to a book like that. But when it's coming to a book that has to do with story that you can't miss a detail, I can't listen to it. I have to read it.
I agree with
You know, it all depends. That's why, like a lot of those other books,
Something you're interested in.
like the Star Wars books. The narrator, he actually does one of the Star Wars books that I listened to. I think it was like it takes place after Return of the Jedi, like probably like months after it. So, you still got Han. Leia just got pregnant. So, the narrator does really good job on, voicing each of the characters that it comes into.
Oh, okay.
that was in Audibles?
Yeah.
'Cause I've listened to a bunch of samples and they're all generic shit. It's like, she came into the woods. Rebecca.
Well, see, when he's explaining, when they're explaining, when they're setting the scene,
generic shit.
when they're setting the scene, yeah, it's pretty much generic. But when they actually get to in the books, like Star Wars ones that I listen to, when he actually gets to the characters talking, he actually changes he changes his tone of voice.
They should get fucking the actors like Mark Hamill to fucking narrate.
Yeah, but that
book.
would cost a shitload of money. So.
Mark Hamill is he does shit for anything.
Yeah, Mark Hamill, but not
Harrison Ford. Yeah.
Well, you can't get Carrie Fisher anymore.
No.
It's too early. It's too early.
R.I.P. No, it's not too early.
No, we're not making fun of her.
Yeah, I'm not making fun of her.
You can't get her anymore.
I mean, she DED.
What is it?
DED.
What was that?
I told you about it.
No.
Okay. Yeah, tell them the story.
I gotta tell you the story. So, this is my old job. I used to work at the tech support. And
call center.
People used to call in and, they needed help with their laptops or whatever. I used to troubleshoot it. So, somehow I get a call from some guy, and the guy says, "Oh no, I'm calling because so and blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "I'm sorry, I can't understand." Blah blah blah. That's all I heard. I was hearing is blah blah blah. Like, it was like a bad connection, and I'm like, "What did you say?" Like, she's like, "It's my sister. She's dead."
No.
And I go, "Oh, your sister? You're saying she's dead? This is her account? Yeah. You keep sending the bill to us. She's dead. She DED. Oh. She dead."
Send that shit.
Yeah. So I had to put the guy on mute, and I was laughing my fucking ass off, man. DED. I had to show that shit. Bill, man. Yeah, don't send the bill because she DED.
Damn, that sounds like a drug I used to do.
It's like that. I don't know if you've seen the picture on social media. The check, he goes, sometimes you just need 600. 600.
600.
600.
No.
And 50.
It's spelled like that. 50.
350.
6.
There
He goes,
check.
6.
Look it up right there.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna show it to you right now.
It's a meme.
Honey is spelled HUNNIT.
Yeah, honey.
And then
Honey.
Fiddy, FIDDY.
You're 50.
50.
6. I'm glad he actually spelled 6 right.
Yeah, at least,
It reminds me of that South Park episode
Which one?
with the Loch Ness monster.
God damn, like this monster.
You don't watch South Park already?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't in a long time.
I saw the last season when they were running. Actually, it was a thing about it recently because they make these episodes like quick.
Yeah.
That's what it keeps along with whatever's happening in the world. So during the election, he was doing a side by side of a character. The Hillary Clinton character was named. They called her douchebag. So presidential candidate douchebag. You saw it. Saw the presidential candidate douchebag, and then I think the Donald Trump character was called no. The Donald Trump character was douchebag. Hillary Clinton's character was called something sandwich, turd sandwich.
Oh.
So he had to do 2 scenarios because he didn't know who was going to win the election, whether it was Trump or Hillary. So the other episode, he just said that he had to tell Comedy Central, "Oh look, we can't air the episode. We're not going to air it because I know the election happened." So he had to quickly make a new episode to meet the deadlines to show it for the following week. I don't know. Hopefully he releases it on DVD, but who knows?
He most likely will. Those guys are crazy.
Yeah, they fucking
They don't give a shit
after
about
like
it.
18 years. I think they've been on. They're still making that shit. I mean, some of them.
No, didn't they have the 20th anniversary?
Yeah, 20 years. Some of those things still crack me up.
No, it's a funny show. It's just I don't really.
Yeah, you don't have the time.
No, I mean, I have the time, but I just rather watch something else.
You rather watch like Game of Thrones.
Something more interesting.
It's because there's so much content these days. Like there's so much different content.
Oh, The Last Kingdom
hard to keep
season
up.
2 is now on Netflix.
Yeah, it is.
I got the email.
I started watching it today.
Yeah,
I
I
saw
got
the first
the email.
episode.
It's because they released the season finale
Last
the night
Kingdom?
before on
Yeah,
BBC.
I watched the first season. Hector told you about
No,
that?
the one with
The Viking one?
Kingdom?
Yeah, yeah.
Last Kingdom
That's what it's
season
called. Oh, okay, yeah.
Season
Oh, so it's
2's
already there.
Yeah, season 2's on there.
Oh,
They
I
just
don't
put it out yesterday.
The season 2 is pretty fucking
Yeah, I'll
good.
watch it, I'll watch
It's a lot better. It's a lot more interesting. They got a bigger budget, so they really stepped it
I'll
up.
watch it.
I'm interested in season 3.
Yo, so what'd you think of Guardians of the Galaxy?
Amazing,
Part 2.
amazing. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Actually, I love the comedy and their chemistry and shit. Like that's why it works because they have good chemistry.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
All
it,
those
man.
characters.
From start to finish. I wasn't really looking at my fucking
clock.
watch or anything like that. I enjoyed the time that I was.
You weren't looking at your watch like you were at
Fast 8.
Furious 8?
Pretty much, I was like,
Fate of the Furious?
Tell us about the Fate and the Furious.
come on, bro. It's a bunch of random ass shit, bro. It's like you put a bunch of crackheads in a room and then they write a script. That's basically Fast and the Furious. They had the fucking Rock stepping out of a vehicle to fucking alter the direction of a torpedo. For crying out loud.
Incredible.
You're right.
Come on, bro.
That's why I told you guys I was.
They had fucking Vin Diesel fucking drive a damn car
Yeah.
and have a heat-seeking missile miss him.
He evaded the.
He evaded the heat-seeking missile.
God damn.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
Oh, and like fucking 200 cars jumping off a parking garage.
I swear to God, when I saw that scene, I'm like, what the fuck is this, World War Z?
We were watching like zombie
200
movies.
cars jump.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause
out of a
apparently,
parking garage.
She's
the hacker.
Charlize Theron, she like hacked into like the chips. She hacked
in the
into
movie?
it.
Yeah,
she hacked.
she needed a
hacked
paycheck, sir.
the chips of like the cars that have like satellite connections and all that shit. So they started controlling all the cars.
Yeah.
So just having the other cars to fuck up, some convoy.
No, some Russian.
I saw a movie
diplomat.
years ago. What was it called? The one that the trucks. Remember where? What was it, like a short circuit or something? Remember that movie?
Maximum Overdrive.
That
talking about
the
that?
cars were driving themselves and were killing the people.
It was a comet in space from Stephen King's novel.
That's movie. Right?
Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, with Emilio. That's a good Emilio. So they're copying
the Roxbury.
Yeah.
That's where they got it from.
Emilio.
Yeah.
That's Maximum Overdrive.
Maximum Overdrive. Yeah,
That's
there we go. Yeah,
Stephen King directed it himself, and he quit directing because he had so much trouble directing that movie. He said, "I'm never going to direct again."
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he directed it himself. That was the only time he ever directed a movie.
Yo, have you seen the trailer for that Dark Tower movie?
Yeah, with Idris Elba.
Idris Elba, Matthew
I saw part of it,
McConaughey.
but,
I think that movie looks gonna be badass.
Yeah, no.
Matthew McConaughey as the villain.
Look,
Oh shit, that's a first. I don't think.
Matthew's
Idris
the
Elba's
villain.
He's a hero.
he's the hero.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not politically correct there, so.
Nah, but even that. I don't give a shit.
He's a badass.
Yeah, he's a badass.
You know,
But Matthew McConaughey is a badass.
he's a badass too.
Yeah.
Matthew
No, that's
McConaughey.
good.
If
That's
there's
good.
anybody that
That's
can pull it off, is him.
He's very versatile.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh,
Idris
yeah.
Elba is very good too.
You can't underestimate him when it
Let me
comes
ask you, have you ever seen that other McConaughey movie, Mud?
Oh, that was good.
It is.
that was
I've
good.
been
It's
meaning
on
to
Netflix.
watch.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I gotta go.
At least it was. You know,
Yeah,
What's
that's
it
the
about?
kickoff.
What's it about? I have no idea.
I think he's either like gotten out of prison or he's escaped. He's
Like from
I'll
like
tell you
the
right
the things that I've seen about it is like he's like a loner. or
like a
something like that,
loner
and
type,
he's
and then these kids like these
they find
these
him or
kids
some shit like that?
start like
He's on the run, and then
hanging
these
out
kids
with
help him out.
yeah, he's on the run, yeah, and the kids help him out.
A fugitive who needs help, and then he
Exactly.
meets a couple of teenagers.
Yeah,
And they help him out, basically
Yeah.
talk to his girlfriend and shit like that.
Alright, I gotta
Yeah,
watch
but they
it.
help him out. It's pretty. It's good acting. I mean, it's not like it's not the best thing ever, but
No.
it's
Right.
McConaughey, bro.
McConaughey is good. He's a good actor.
They showed when we were watching Guardians last night. They showed the new trailer for Christopher Nolan's World War II film.
Yeah, Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
Oh
that
my
that thing was
God. Yeah, it
really
was
good.
good.
So I was wrong the other day when I said that.
Yeah, it's Operation something. It's the
Well,
campaign in the movie.
no, it's Dunkirk. It's them evacuating from Dunkirk.
Yeah,
I know what it is. No, but what I was wrong about was that I said the other day that
Prepare to be corrected.
fuck you. I'm correcting myself.
Yeah, that's
From
good.
what I think if I understand what I saw in the movie, I the other day I said that Tom Hardy's one of the German fighter pilots. He's not.
No.
He's a British.
He's a
fighter.
British
Oh,
pilot.
okay, so he's one of the good
He's
guys.
a British pilot
In the
fighter
movie. In the
pilot.
movie.
yeah,
Tom Hardy, bro.
yeah.
Badass.
Because the
Tom
Germans were the good guys.
Fucking hard.
Yeah,
The Germans are the good guys, really, though.
They were bad.
They were.
But no, Tom. Yeah, I did see the trailer. It looked pretty good. So we'll
Yeah. That one. It's coming out in June.
Yeah.
July 21st, actually.
see. Oh, July 21st.
Fuck.
That,
Yeah.
That's a must see right there. When it
Yeah, no, that-
comes
see,
to
that
Christopher
one,
Nolan, that's a
I'll
guarantee.
spend
Bro,
my money
and-
to
And, bro,
the theaters.
and like before this movie was even announced, bro, I was saying, bro, Nolan needs to make a World War II movie, man.
Yeah, that's good, man.
I was saying that man's
About time.
badass.
Yeah.
Nolan's legit.
Yeah.
As long as it's not Call of Duty.
The next
So
one,
he's directing.
As long as it doesn't have Christian Bale in it, it's gonna be
yeah, exactly. As long as they have Christian Bale, it'll be great. Let it have Tom Hardy and DiCaprio,
oh.
and forget about it. It'll be another masterpiece.
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Another The Revenant.
Exactly.
You know that a lot of the things in that movie are not never happened. The only thing that happened, and I listened to it because they interviewed this historian, who I believe they consulted for the movie, but he's the movie they're gonna fabricate stuff because they
course.
have to dramatize it.
For the
So that's
Revenant
gonna be
or for
boring.
the-
Yeah, the Revenant.
For Revenant.
So the only thing he said that happened was that he did get attacked by a bear. It was not as long as it was in the movie because
Oh.
he said that attack, if it happened in
killed him.
real life, that person would be in pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a bear attack does not last that long.
No.
But I mean, how he survived
A
it?
bear when usually attack, they attack and they start eating while the prey is alive.
Yeah.
The animal's alive and they start eating.
They start eating right away.
He's making a movie.
So it's a
that's
movie.
making
No, yeah,
So
it's
that
a movie.
he said that the guy did crawl, more or less to the town and they found him, but nothing else happened. He didn't fall off a cliff. He never got attacked by the Native American. None of that was happened.
Oh,
That
okay.
happened.
Yeah,
That's
well,
the only
they-
thing that happened. Obviously,
They
they gotta
of
traumatize
course.
it. Yeah,
They gotta make it, Hollywood.
Hollywood.
It wouldn't be interesting. If
It was still a good movie.
No,
I liked it.
very good movie.
But
Very good.
when
movie.
it said it,
Not his best movie.
no, it's not.
Not his best movie. Not his best acting.
Whose? Leo's or Tom?
No, Leo's.
Oh, of course.
Oh,
not.
Tom,
But
Wolf
Leo
of
has so
Wall-
many good
His
movies.
recent
bro.
movie
That's
that I
why-
liked was Wolf
He's the
of
one
Wall
that got
Street.
the Oscar. So
I like Wolf of
Oh,
Wall
that
Street.
much
That's
better
a
performance.
fucking. And his
Yeah,
acting in there was amazing.
much better performance.
Did he get a nomination for that one or no?
Yeah, he
I
did, but
think
he didn't
he
win.
did, but he didn't
He didn't
win.
win.
Who won it that year?
I don't even know. That was 2013 when that movie came out. So
I mean,
Man, 13,
the reason why they
fuck,
gave
man.
him the Oscar for The Revenant was because they had never given it to him before.
yeah,
and
and,
they should have.
and yeah, they
Before.
should have.
Yeah, because the only other contender was Will Smith for concussion, and I'm sorry, the movie was good. The concussion movie was good, but his performance wasn't that good.
No,
I thought
compared
performance
to
was
Leo, compared to Leo, Leo's
but
was
not
better.
to
Yeah, no. I
don't know.
mean, Will Smith. I mean, when it comes to those type of movies, I think he's a badass.
Yeah, but DiCaprio was overdue anyways. He was long.
Yeah,
he was
overdue for
long,
the Oscar.
way over.
He should have got him for Wolf of Wall Street, and I think that's still one of his best ones.
sure-
He should've got it for
um,
The Aviator.
I think
That too. That's
I
another good
think
one.
I think the
But
movie
he
that
was
beat
young.
him out.
That
was
the
young.
Aviator was like 2005.
Yeah, I think the movie that beat him out in for Wolf of Wall Street wasn't it Dallas Buyers Club?
Oh,
Oh,
I think so,
Matthew
yeah.
won
Matthew.
it.
Yeah, Matthew
won.
that was him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Matthew won.
Yeah, that's a
that
tough one, man. That's a tough one.
All right.
Now, I'm sure they felt the pressure because a lot of people felt that Leonardo was long overdue, and a lot of
He
people were
was.
talking about it. So I'm sure they felt the pressure, and they were like, "We got to give it to this guy."
Now he's gonna act in shit roles like every other. A lot of people, but a lot of people they get an Oscar and they start just doing like shit roles.
Nah,
Yeah, it depends. But look,
I don't
Matthew
think so.
McConaughey got
I think he's a true.
Not
I
Leo.
think he's a true professional. And
Yeah, I
he
don't
really
think
cares
he's gonna-
about the kind of
The
movies that
craft.
he's in.
I think Hector's right. I think he cares more about the art than then it is
There's
just making a
certain
paycheck.
actors like that.
And he has enough money to do whatever he
Oh,
wants.
that dude has.
Dude, he's fucking doing save the world type bullshit.
Yeah.
He's all
Well,
over the world.
he's a green,
Yeah.
all green person.
He was meeting
Recycled.
Obama and all these people to try to get some
All green. Yeah, he has a
funding
fucking
in
yacht
and
that
everything.
uses.
The blunts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like-
the Bloods. Yeah,
green.
and Coachella. And he
Coachella,
goes
yeah.
there. And he watches a hologram of Tupac. A hologram.
Who gives a fuck about Tupac? That a long time ago.
No, Tupac is he D.
He D. Yeah, he got inducted into the Hall of Fame too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so
the new one, the
new
recent
one. Yeah.
Who else got inducted besides all these people?
It was Journey, Tupac,
Journey.
Nile Rodgers,
I
which is
Did they play?
famous as
Did they
producer.
play live?
They played. No, everybody plays.
Okay.
Everybody plays, but
Except for Tupac.
No.
Wait, they got the hologram.
No, they didn't get that. No, for Tupac, Alicia Keys
Came out.
did a couple songs, and then Snoop Dogg came out.
Ugh.
Well, he inducted. Snoop Dogg inducted.
Okay.
Tupac.
But so Snoop Dogg, and then some other people that I don't know their
You
names.
don't know their names. Yeah.
But Alicia Keys performed like one of his songs.
Yeah,
or
Alicia
something?
Keys. There's a lot of
She's
couple
just-
songs
she
that
did
are
like a
very. Yeah, she did a cover. For
She's got a really good voice.
Yeah,
I
there's
like
a lot
her.
of Tupac
So
songs.
like
that are nice.
small parts. Oh yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
the full. But
No,
no,
I
Alicia
like
Keys
her.
is legit.
She's got a really good voice.
And she's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, she's beautiful.
fine. With makeup or without makeup, I don't care.
That's
what
without
I'm
question.
saying. Yeah, she was looking sexy, bro. Oh my god, with that fat ass.
Oh yeah. You remember that movie that she did? What
She did one with Common, the one that
Wait.
the sniper.
Yes, she's a bounty hunter. She's a sniper.
Yeah. That's a bad
what
movie.
movie is that?
Remember they're shooting across the hotel?
Yeah, they put a
Smoking
bounty.
Aces.
Yeah, you were smoking that one. Yes.
Oh yeah, she's there. Yeah,
She's a sniper.
That shit was
Oh
good.
wait, yeah.
That's what the guy from Deadpool.
They did two of them.
main actor.
Ryan
Yeah,
Reynolds.
the first one,
Yeah.
right?
Ryan Reynolds,
Yeah.
Jeremy Renner's in it.
Jeremy Renner's in it.
He's the guy that they're trying to kill.
Yeah. That was good. That
I
was
remember
good.
that one. Yeah.
Smoking Aces. Yeah, but she fine.
Underrated
question.
movie.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful,
Rico. Yeah, that was a pretty good
beautiful
movie.
chick. She's married to that.
You know what's another underrated movie? That one with what's that guy's name? Guy Ritchie, I think is his name. No, is it
The guy who directed Sherlock Holmes with Matt.
No,
with,
not Guy
Robert
Ritchie.
Downey.
Fuck. He played the Wayland guy in the first the remakes of the Alien movies. That's his name, right? Guy Ritchie.
Fassbender?
No, not Fassbender. I know who the fuck Michael Fassbender is. It's
I didn't know who you knew.
the old guy. The old guy that was in the movie.
In which movie?
Not this
Not
alien movie that's coming
Prometheus?
up. Prometheus, yes, the very old guy. That actor.
The
Oh.
old
But
guy.
he's really young. He's like I think he's
Guy
like-
Pearce.
Guy Pearce, not Guy Ritchie.
Guy Pearce. Yeah.
The one that he's
Yeah, Guy Pearce.
Lockout, I think it's called. The one that he's like he gets like a
it's
prison
like
in
fucking
space.
Escape from New York,
okay,
but in
yeah.
space.
That movie is actually really good, man.
Because it's fucking Escape from New York.
Yeah.
He's playing Snake Plissken.
He is
They
playing-
should have gotten fucking Kurt Russell.
Nah, Kurt
That's
Russell's a little
actually
too
that
old,
was
man.
actually the idea for Escape from New York Part 3. I mean,
okay.
it was called Escape from Earth, and it was gonna be in a prison in space.
Oh, wow.
They never made it, so they probably got the rights or something,
yeah,
and they
they
made
did.
it their own. But he was playing fucking Kurt Russell.
No, but Guy Ritchie is a legit actor.
Guy Pearce.
Guy Pearce.
Guy Pearce, right? Guy Ritchie is the director.
the director.
Yeah, Guy Pearce.
I was confused.
He used to
Yeah, yeah.
he used to be married to Madonna. Guy Ritchie. He used to fuck her.
Yeah, I was telling Hector that supposedly the whole story about how Jason Statham got discovered was wasn't it that Guy Ritchie discovered him
Yeah.
Yeah,
on
he
the
did
street or
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels.
Yeah, but he discovered
No,
him
he
on-
discovered.
on the street or something? He heard his voice. There's some story
I
about
think
that.
he was modeling.
He was something. He was a model. I heard he was like a car
something.
There's different versions, but the Guy Ritchie saw him on the street
Right.
in London or wherever, and he liked his voice or whatever, and then he offered him, "Hey, listen, I'm doing a movie." And
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, and
Something like
he
that.
had never really
Which one
acted
came out
before that.
before,
He
Snatch
never acted.
or Lock, Stock.
Lock, Stock
No.
was in 99, 98. It
Snatch was first.
No.
no, oh okay.
Lock,
I
Stock
thought
was
Snatch
in
first.
98 or 99, and Snatch was in 2000 or 2001.
Oh okay. Oh, Snatch is much better.
Oh, yeah.
both awesome.
They're
Oh,
both
but
good
yeah,
movies.
that's really
They're
good.
both awesome movies.
I mean, there's certain things I like about Lock, Stock, and then there's certain things I like about Snatch.
I think overall, Snatch is.
Snatch overall, I would watch it over and over.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I own it.
Yeah.
I don't even think I own Lock, Stock.
No, I seen Lock, Stock, but it's not as good
I
as.
think you own
Oh,
Lock,
no, I
Lock
do
Stock
own both.
on
I
DVD.
do- No, I own both.
On
I own
Blu-ray?
both. Yeah,
Okay.
both of them.
Not bad.
Never mind.
Yeah, Lock, Stock. I liked it.
What was I gonna tell you? What happened to the fight? You know?
I couldn't find the fight on the computer.
Oh, it's pay per view.
You gotta get a
Yeah, it's $69.99. I ain't gonna pay for that
fuck
shit.
that shit.
Now you know a streaming website that you can go to.
No.
It's called First Row.
Yeah.
You just Google that, and there's gonna come out. Usually, it's an EU website,
Yeah.
and that's where you can stream every fucking sports
European.
event, whether it's NBA, MLB,
Oh, interesting.
football, boxing, UFC, all that shit. That's where I usually watch the UFC shit.
Nice.
They always have a stream for that.
Interesting.
Está bueno.
Yeah, but the fight starts. I checked it when we were talking.
No,
it
that-
starts at 11:30. Right now, it's just the pre-fight.
Yeah,
I wanna
yeah,
watch
yeah.
2 hours of pre-fight.
No, I get you.
no.
I get you. I get you. I'm
But the fight that's coming up May 13th,
11:30,
man,
where
we're
the
gonna
fuck
see
is this
that
fight
shit. That pay-per-view,
that's
UFC
card of the year.
211.
Card of the year.
Who's fighting again?
Stipe
Miocic versus
and
Dos
Junior
Santos.
Dos Santos is the main card.
Oh, nice.
Then Damian Maya and George Masvidal.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Frankie
scrap.
Edgar and Yair Rodriguez.
Oh, nice.
That's the
Yeah.
motherfucking 360 guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And Sergio Pettis and Henry Cejudo.
That one's but the other one. That
But
they
the
have-
other
Good
three
good.
matches are
Are
fucking
good,
amazing.
yeah.
I mean, they're gonna
Eddie
be
Alvarez
It's
versus
about
Poirier.
time they have a fucking card like this, man. We were talking about that a while ago, Hector. Like this is a good fucking card. In
Oh,
the,
it is a good scrap. I mean,
It's a good
the
fucking
main
card.
event with those heavyweights,
Yeah.
they both come to finish. so-
Several. Like that one. De madre. No,
I will-
yeah, we're going to see that.
That's a good scrap.
That's
right
next Saturday.
Mm.
They also you hear about this one that and Anderson Silva said that if he doesn't get a fight, he's gonna retire.
there. Yeah.
So Dana White says
Who said that? Who?
Anderson Silva,
Oh, fuck him.
and then Dana White, you know what his response was? He's like, if you're considering retiring, you probably should do it.
Yeah.
Dana White doesn't give a fuck. Like I hate it when these fighters they just call out these like Al Aquinta is his name.
Iaquinta,
When he went on Twitter, started talking shit to everybody and whatever.
Yeah.
Like saying, "Oh, I should get this. I should get this."
Mm-hmm.
Dana White doesn't give a fuck. And now WME, who owns the UFC, do you think they're gonna? They don't give a fuck. These fighters,
Not for a has-been. Like,
yeah, for like
But,
really,
but listen. Let me
like they're making
let me
these-
lay some knowledge.
They're
real
making
quick.
these threats.
Lay some knowledge, Hector.
Dana White, he's just the president. He don't have the last word on it.
No.
It's all WME. And before WME, it was the Fertitta brothers.
Yeah, that's true.
Dana White is just the face.
He's
He's
the
just a
president.
public face. At the end of the day, the ones that signs everything and the ones that declare everything and handles all that bullshit is the owners, the real
Yeah.
owners. Dana White has no shares anymore. He has no say in the matter. He
But-
can just suggest.
But they still go to him. He still has to. He still
Right,
gives
but
a
he
suggestion.
could just suggest, and at this
Right.
point, they made a $4 billion deal. They're being stingy about everything.
To be honest, the owners, WME, they didn't really know. They actually admitted themselves. They don't know anything about. At the time when they bought it, they didn't know anything about MMA.
Well, they got hustled because that wasn't worth $4 billion.
Right, they got hustled. You're right.
just made the-
and that's
they
why
made
they
an
kept.
investment,
That's
they
why
thought
they
that.
kept Dana White. He has a contract. Well, at the time for 4 years, 5 years. Now he has 4 years left, because they didn't know what the fuck they bought.
They just, they just thought they were going to.
And that's why they're growing it, they're building it, but they got these shitty ass cards in the first half of the year, the first quarter of the year. Now you got this nice card.
But let me give my opinion real quick.
Go ahead, sir.
Iaquinta,
Yeah.
even though he worded it wrong and he's not the most politician,
He was drunk.
He's not really a politician
went
the
on-
way that he words.
He did a drunk Twitter. He was
Right.
he was drunk.
No,
and went on
it's just
Twitter.
that he's a meathead.
Yeah,
Let's
he
call
is.
it like it is. He's a meathead. He was angry.
And then he's saying that he makes more money at selling homes because he's a real estate agent. He sells homes. That's bullshit. You can sell a home and make money, but if you have 2 or 3 fights, if in a year in the UFC, plus the sponsors, not the actual payout, you make more money. I'm sorry, as a fighter than a fucking real estate agent. That's
well,
my
I
opinion.
mean, it
and,
depends.
other fighters have said that
depends
online.
on how much
this
you're
is the
getting
point.
paid.
This is the point that he's getting at. This is the point that he's getting at. This is a guy who has knocked out 4 guys in a row, something
Right.
like that. This is
And
a guy.
he was out for 2 years, right?
He was in the Ultimate Fighter. I
Yeah.
believe he won that, or maybe he got second place, but he got a deal with the UFC. He has been on a run, like a 4 knockout run. He's been knocking out everybody. He hasn't won any fucking fight of the night or any of that bullshit, right?
You're right.
Now, this is a guy who's known, who's fighting on national TV in front of millions of people. And this guy, you know how much he's getting paid off this his last fight? He was getting paid, I believe, 25,000 to show, 25,000 to win. So he only won $50,000 because he won. Now you're not factoring
And
in.
he was also continue, but he was also saying that he deserved the bonus for the knockout of the night.
Yes, because he feels that
And he didn't get it.
because he has knocked out 4 people in a row, and he feels that he has won at least one of them, and they feel that they have screwed him because he's vocal about
That's
his
what he was.
negativity
He
towards
was
the
drunk.
UFC.
Yeah. on Twitter.
what I'm getting at, okay, let's say he won $50,000, right?
Yeah. Something like that.
Now, after taxes, this guy's probably getting paid $30,000.
Something. Yeah.
Now you're paying in for the training.
The camp.
It could be another $10,000.
Let's
So now let's say he won 35 after taxes.
he takes
$25,000 is
There you
taken
go.
home. Now you're not counting the expenses for the diet.
Right.
You're not counting the
Training.
expenses.
Everything.
Your living expenses.
Yeah, everything.
And you're not counting the biggest factor of all this. This is a guy who's on national television fighting in front of millions of people. 4 fights in a row, knockout. This is a contender. This is a top 5 guy already.
He's
'Cause
already there.
proven he's a top 5 guy, and he's getting paid that much. So he's basically banking in, let's say, roughly 10,000. Maybe he's even
No, you're
10,000.
close. I heard that estimate.
So he's banking in $10,000, and this guy's putting his life on the line.
Yeah.
No, and making the company much more than what he's getting
$1
back.
billion company.
But the UFC has always been known for not paying.
Of course not. That's why they're $4
That's
billion.
why
A lot of them go to Bellator.
Of course, they get paid more.
And they've even told Dana. Dana didn't come out and flat out say this. One of the fighters said, "Look, I went up to Dana, and then I told him the Bellator's offering me this." And Dana straight out shook my hand and says, "Hey, man, we're not gonna pay you that. If you want to go to Bellator, by all means, go. Your contract is pretty much over here. You can go. They're gonna pay you well. Well, we're not gonna pay you that.
We're not gonna pay that.
We're not gonna pay you that. We don't see you as that. But Bellator
No,
sees you as that. They go.
They've been
You know.
they underpay people. They just
They
underpay
do.
people. They
Of
underpay
course,
people.
because their job is to make that money back. They
No, but always, even when the Fertitta
Even
brothers,
before the brothers
never,
Of course, that's why they
Yeah.
invested $4 billion into
Exactly.
it, because they were hustling people.
Yeah.
That's it is. People are afraid to speak. And this is the
Underpaying.
guy who's speaking. So this guy's getting paid 10,000. Let's say he banked in 10,000.
Let's
and put
say,
it in his
yeah.
bank. He's fighting maybe 2 times a year, so that's $20,000. So in reality, you're wrong. He's getting paid more.
Real estate.
with a real estate
Yeah,
job,
probably.
and he's not
You're
putting
right.
his life on the line, and you're not counting the injuries, because this guy, he also mentioned a bunch of his injuries that he
Yeah,
has had.
he was out.
People break their hands, people break their legs, people break their fucking tailbones, people break
Ribs.
a bunch of shit.
probably don't even pay for medical. bills or
And,
anything like that.
and so you have to endure that pain, and you have to endure the surgeries, you have to endure going to the physical therapist, you have to
Right.
endure all this bullshit, and you're not getting back. You're fighting in front of millions
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah.
They're fighting for free, pretty
Like,
much.
we're ordinary
Yeah.
gentlemen over here, and we know who fucking Aya Quinta is.
Of course we do.
like, dude, he's just everybody else
Upset.
is
He
afraid.
was-
Everybody else is afraid to speak, and this guy's just
Yeah.
calling it like it is because he don't give a fuck.
He don't
anymore.
give a fuck.
And that's another reason why probably Connor is taking advantage of
That's
of the
why.
situation. He's like, you know what?
To
Fuck it,
make
I'm,
money.
I'm gonna get paid because
He
none
needs-
of these motherfuckers pay anybody here. So I'm
The
gonna make
UFC
my
won't
money.
pay him,
Yeah,
so
of course.
he called out Floyd. Hey, let's go fight.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's do it.
Because Connor's a smart motherfucker.
Yeah,
He knows the
they don't get
business.
paid.
That's
They
the
don't get
difference
paid.
between a meathead who doesn't know how
He
to
don't wanna
fucking,
get that injury.
display the way he feels.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then you're
no.
talking about Connor, who knows how to maneuver the man,
Yeah.
which
Exactly.
is the UFC.
Yeah. I don't know.
He knows how to sell himself, so he doesn't give him an option. He puts them on the spot in front of everybody.
Yeah,
So
but,
I
but
guess
again,
the
he
UFC
has. I mean, obviously, you can't compare the value of Connor
100%.
right now to Quintus. I mean,
Of
you
course,
know,
but
So-
look at the difference in money wise. Like he's worth more than $10,000 per
Yeah.
fight.
but that's what I'm saying. That UFC has much more value on Connor
Then
than
Quinta.
Quintus. So that's why Connor can he
100%.
can say,
He
hey,
has
listen, I'm
more
not-
leverage.
Yeah, he has
Yes,
more leverage. He
leverage.
can hold out.
Of
Exactly,
course,
he's got more
obviously.
leverage.
Of course.
That's the thing.
Of course.
At the end of the day,
Of
And,
course.
and now we had yesterday or the day before GSP on Instagram saying Michael Bisping, I'm free after October. I'll fight you anytime.
yeah.
So that's the next thing.
Right after his cycle, right?
yeah,
after his cycle,
right after his he juices.
TRT.
or TRT.
TRT.
TRT. Sorry, TRT.
No, I think GSP would.
You think
Yeah, I think no. Without
Without.
any TRT or nothing. I mean,
He'll
GSP,
kick
how
his
old
ass.
is GSP is probably
34,
younger than-
33?
Oh, yeah,
He's still young. He's still young.
He's
He
young.
retired.
He's still
'cause-
young.
He retired because he got scared that he was about to lose. That's what I think.
You think that's why he retired 3 years ago?
It was sneaking up. That loss.
That is a long
that
time
loss
ago.
that every undefeated champion.
It fucked him up.
The pressure.
The pressure. No, and that eventual loss because I mean
Yeah.
you're not gonna win forever, especially when you're defending constantly defending your title.
You're talking about the Ronda Rousey syndrome?
No, I'm talking about any, look,
Two
the
losses.
same thing that happened to Jose Aldo. I mean,
Yeah.
any champion that is constantly, you're bound to lose.
Mm-hmm.
And GSP, I think he got that little wake up call when this guy, what was his name, the the little stocky, the beer guy.
Johnny Hendricks.
Yeah, well, Johnny Hendricks. Yeah, well, whatever happened to that guy?
Yeah.
When Johnny Hendricks,
I don't know.
You know what happened to that guy?
What
USADA came.
Oh,
And they started
USADA.
testing. USADA is the one that
USADA.
tests.
Oh, because
They
he
started doing
was
blood
juicing.
tests.
Yeah.
He was juicing.
And then all of a sudden he ain't knocking nobody out and he's looking flabby as fuck.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah.
That's what happened.
That's what happened.
What happens is that GSP got scared because he's fighting a bunch of juiced up motherfuckers because these guys train 2 times a day. And to train 2 times a day, I mean, you lift weights and you're a normal
Yeah.
guy. You don't want to go again for another fucking session.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And these guys are going 100%.
Yeah,
You're including cardio.
Yeah.
So now if you get on the Stairmaster and then you lift weights, you're not going to do that 2 times a day, 5 times a
You
week.
won't have the energy. A normal person.
So what do you do? So at that point, to avoid injury, and you're a fighter and you're scheduled for a fight, what are you gonna do? You're gonna get on steroids. You're gonna get on TRT.
On
You're gonna
TRT.
get on something.
Yeah.
So these guys, some of them were forced to do that. Now they were going against the rules.
Mm-hmm.
And GSP got tired of fighting juiced up motherfuckers because he knew that one of them they had that.
Was
advantage.
knocking the fuck
Yeah,
out.
eventually,
Oh, that's testosterone.
because
in the
Hendricks
blood.
came close to.
Oh yeah, because he was knocking everybody out.
Yeah,
before
well,
he
yeah, well, if you're juiced up, then yeah.
And now he
Either
took the
way.
opportunity because he's fighting the easiest champion in the whole UFC history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bisping.
Michael Bisping.
Yeah. So.
Easiest motherfucking champion.
He is.
Yeah.
And he knows it himself. That's why he's milking the
knows
shit out of
it. He's
that.
milking it. He's now in
why he don't wanna
Thailand
fight.
making movies, triple threat, and all these shit. He knows
You can't
it.
blame him. You can't blame him.
He knows it.
He's scared of the top 5 middleweight.
Oh,
contenders.
Michael Bisping talks shit, but he's scared as fuck.
Because he knows.
I would be.
You can
if I
talk
was
all
in
shit you want, but,
Yeah,
but
you're
at the end
scared.
of the day, you
You're
know
scared.
the reality of,
Yeah.
of what's going on.
You got a guy who's 5 years younger than you, or 4 years.
No, and who's hands
Who's,
down
one of the
much better.
greatest, one of the greatest
I mean,
fighters
you
in
cannot compare
in MMA.
the talent.
He's a legend.
St. Pierre has more talent in his one fucking hand than
Exactly.
No, he's just trying to get a big paycheck before
Yeah,
he gets
yeah,
the
he's
title.
looking
But
like
no,
he's
there's
looking.
somebody who is more afraid than George St. Pierre. Yoel.
Yoel Romero.
Yeah, of course.
And you know, Yoel Romero called him out a bunch of times recently, and he's like, "Oh, I'll fight him too. I'll fight him
Yeah.
too." Michael Bisping does not
He's
want to
never
fight
fight- no.
Yoel Romero.
He's
No
been
way.
avoiding that. He's
He
been doing
does
everything in his power to
not want to
avoid that
fight Yoel Romero.
Of course not.
He's
I,
like,
I wouldn't want to fight Yoel.
I don't. Yeah.
Rwanda evading. What's her name?
Nobody wants to fight Yoel Romero.
Cyborg.
Cyborg. There you go. Cyborg.
Dude, I told you about that champion, right?
Yeah,
That 135-pound champion.
135. Yeah.
When USADA came for Cyborg and she was out, oh yeah, I'll fight the champion. I want to unite the titles, blah blah.
And
blah.
now nothing.
And then Cyborg, they cleared Cyborg, and Cyborg said, "Oh, I want to fight." Oh no, I don't want to fight.
Yeah, I'm clear. I'm clear. I'm clear to
Amanda
fight.
Nunes.
Amanda Nunez. Yeah.
And then,
Dude,
That was-
nobody
I'll
wants to
say eating
fight
pussy
her.
over here.
Nobody wants to fight her, dude. Nobody.
She's probably eating more than you.
Oh, she's definitely eating more than me.
She demands that pussy.
You could never compete with a lesbian. Never. Don't ever presume that you can compete with a lesbian when it comes to getting women. No way. The lesbians will. Oh my god, bro.
Tell me that motherfucker ain't on the juice, bro. I'm sorry.
Of course, bro.
Who?
Yoel Romero.
Tell me that motherfucker ain't on the
Careful with
juice.
the. Let me see.
It's empty anyway. so.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Yoel Romero's on the
Of
juice.
course he is.
But has he gotten?
How old is that dude? 33,
He has failed the
32?
test.
Oh, he's further. Yeah.
But he blamed it on substance that I guess it wasn't cleared by the committee or some shit like that.
Yeah,
he
an
blamed
excuse.
it on a substance that he was taking, whether it was whey protein, creatine, whatever the case may be. That
Oh,
substance-
Yoel Romero's 40. He doesn't look 40.
Yeah, but he's older. Yeah.
No, he's
older.
40.
But that's why I'm saying that. That's why that guy has to be on the juice. At 40 years old, you don't have that testosterone to build that kind of muscle, bro. Get
No,
out
yeah.
of here, bro. Get out of here.
He's from Pinal del Rio,
Del Rio.
Cuba.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Come on, bro.
Or, as they say, Cuba.
Cuba. And it's
So he's-
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Cuba.
But remember when it used to be Cuba Gooding Jr.?
It's Cuba.
It's Cuba. Now it's Cuba. Or I don't know. I guess it was always Cuba. But I used to hear people say Cuba Gooding Jr.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I've always heard of Cuba Gooding.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Now it's Cuba.
It's Cuba.
Cuba Gooding Jr.
Who said it's now that way? Who says that? The social justice warriors?
I've heard people, on
On the radio?
the radio and TV. It's Cuba. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Always heard Cuba.
I've always heard
Jr.
Cuba.
In every
Yeah,
movie that
it's
he's been in.
C-U-B-A. Pronounced Cuba.
CU is Q.
Yeah, make K-U maybe.
Like a cue ball?
Yeah,
Cue.
yeah, like a cue ball, yeah.
It's the
But
pronunciation
Cuba.
in English.
Cuba Gooding Jr. Yeah. Cuba
Yeah.
Gooding Jr.
It's like, that's not here. It's pronounced Cuba. Okay, so you're
Yeah, Cuba.
pronouncing it like the.
You're pronouncing in Latin,
like the Latin
but in
Cuba.
in English
Cuba.
it's
Cuba.
Q.
But even no, but they say Cuba.
Cuba.
Cuba. Yeah, they emphasize on the B. Cuba.
You know, going back to that Anderson Silva thing.
Yeah.
You know that the reason that he was upset was because he's the only guy that wants to fight Yoel Romero.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he wants to. Yeah, he'll fight anybody.
But the thing is, okay, I get it. You know, you're saying, oh yeah, you know, he's trying to declare his own fights and shit like that. But the thing is that Yoel Romero is also calling him out, so they're both calling each other out.
Right.
So they should make the fight. I don't believe, in my opinion.
But you know what? I think Anderson Silva. This is his last fight.
Right.
The next fight, whoever he fights,
He's trying to get another.
he wants to get another
Last
payday
little payday.
before he goes out because I think he's.
No,
that's
he's
it.
done.
He's done.
Yeah.
He's not as fast as he used to be. His last fight, he won it by was it unanimous decision?
Unanimous decision.
Yeah, and he's not as fast.
Split
dude.
decision,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah. He's not as.
Yeah, but okay, I get that.
I think he just wants another payday.
I get that, but the guy who he's calling out is the number one contender, the guy that everybody fears, Yoel Romero.
Right.
So if he doesn't beat him, then he doesn't deserve it. But if he does beat him, then maybe he should deserve the fight. Because if he beats Yoel Romero, then maybe
definitely.
he should fight for the title.
Yeah.
So that's why that fight makes sense. That fight would declare whether he deserves it or not.
So does Yoel Romero have a fight lined up or no?
No.
No fights.
No, nobody has a fight like he's the number one contender.
Not
Michael
that far ahead.
Bisping is dodging in this motherfucker.
But at the end of the day, and the UFC does that too. They just milk. They milk these stories and this drama.
Yeah, that's all it is.
They remember they have
Any
to,
publicity is good publicity.
and they have to what do you call it? Build up fights and have enough fights for a year, 2 years, whatever.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna put out all the best guys,
Right
one
away.
month after
No.
the next. So they gotta build it up. That's how it is. It's all
Yeah.
at the
It's all
end of the day,
business.
it's all business.
Listen, in reality, they don't want Yoel Romero to win.
No, they don't
They
want,
want him to win the championship.
No, that too. That plays a big role.
Listen, have you heard Yoel Romero speak?
No, he's not exactly. He's not a marketable,
You're gonna
face.
you're gonna market him in the island of Cuba.
Yeah, in Cuba,
That's it.
yeah, or to
Miami.
He could cater, to a Latin or mainly Cuban crowd. That but he's not
You're not gonna cater him to
to
London.
Europe or
Exactly.
no. Definitely.
Exactly, because they're this company's worldwide. This company
course.
is not just America.
It's a
anymore.
business, bro. It's a business. At the end of the day, it's a business.
Yeah.
Look, it's all about June 24th.
What's that? Is that the?
Fedor and
Ooh,
Matt.
yeah,
That's it.
The rematch. Oh no, the actual fight.
That
the
we're
actual
watching.
fight.
That we're watching.
Yeah, no, hell yeah.
Come on.
And 213, I think, was awesome.
No, well, we could buy that one because
We're
that's
gonna buy it.
yeah,
It's cheap. It's like
yeah.
$49.
Yeah, we're buying that one.
213 was
Yeah.
awesome.
The last emperor, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be
Let's see what happens.
Empingao.
The Klitschko fight that was last week was actually pretty good. But it was going into
he lost,
boxing,
right?
He lost, but he fought.
Oh,
the best.
Triple G. Wasn't that with Triple G?
Triple G. No, I'm talking about boxing now. No. Vladimir Klitschko.
Oh, okay.
Former
Yeah,
heavyweight
he
champion,
fought
the Russian
last
guy.
week. I'm
The
getting
boring
confused.
champion.
Yeah, he fought
Yeah.
but this was he lost, but he fought the best I've ever seen him fight. He fought a awesome fight, and the guy's like 41 or 42,
That's
and
right.
in badass shape. No, well, yeah, I mean
Age
it's-
catches up to you, bro.
no, but he was never he was never tested as a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
There was never again. This is a guy who capitalized on.
So he's like a Mayweather, basically.
No, not. I mean, Mayweather has fought much better quality fighters than Vladimir Klitschko. Klitschko never really got to fight anyone.
Interesting.
Really, yeah, because he was champion during what was easily the worst decade in the heavyweight division for boxing. So there was never any competition. But now now he's older, obviously, and he lost I think the last couple of fights. But this fight that he fought with this British kid who's a champion.
Yeah.
Like a 23, 24-year-old.
Up-and-coming young guy.
Yeah, he's champion, but he's a young kid. So even though he was expected to win, it was still an awesome fight. Really, really like one of the best boxing fights I've seen in years. Because boxing is
Was his
boring
name
as
Joshua?
He's Joshua something or
Yeah. Anthony?
Joshua Anthony, yeah.
Vladimir Klitschko.
Against Vladimir Klitschko. The fight was really good. It
have to
went the
watch it.
distance, but it was really good. No, he knocked him out. Sorry, he knocked him out. I
Do you
think on the
remember
11th round.
11th round.
11th round, he knocked him out. Like I said, he couldn't. They stopped the fight. 11th or 12th round, sorry. But really good. But Klitschko knocked out the kid too.
predicting here. What round is Fader gonna end that
It's
fight?
gonna be a 3-round fight, right? Or
It should be
No,
a 5 if it's a main
It's
event.
main event.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I believe it's the
so-
main event.
all right.
It's gonna be early because he wants to prove something. He wants to make a statement.
I don't know. I mean,
He usually comes out guns blazing.
yeah, I see Fader
Yeah.
winning, but then again, you never know. I mean, it's like anything. A lucky punch,
Yeah.
from Matt Mitrione,
Knockout.
yeah, could knock him out. Just like Dan Henderson knocked out Fader. At the end of the day, it was a lucky punch. Because Fader was winning that fight.
Yeah, it's debatable too because Fedor he says that he wasn't out completely. That the referee ended that fight early. He
Yeah,
felt that.
yeah. And
Whether that's true or not, who knows? But
Who knows? But
to
he
me-
did get a lucky punch in. I mean, he placed. It was a good punch, but just there's no padding on those fucking.
No.
And you're forgetting one thing. Dan Henderson at that time he was on when TRT was legal.
No, so yeah, but Dan Henderson's always had a heavy punch. Whether he's been on
That is
TRT
true.
or whatever,
That is
he's
true.
always had a
That
heavy
is
punch.
true, but
It's
that's-
like Chuck Liddell. These guys are big hitters.
Of course, because they're born with that.
They're
That's
heavy hitters,
genetics.
yeah.
You're born
That
with
country
power.
strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big bones.
Yeah. So again, anything can happen, but of course I would like to see Fader win, and I would think that maybe like second, third round.
That's
would see
what
that
I
fight
predict.
going-
Second round, I think.
But let's call it like it is.
It might end.
If Fader doesn't finish this guy, he's washed up. I'm sorry. Because
If-
this guy, Matt Mitrione,
Yeah.
he wasn't even, he was top 10 in the UFC.
Yeah, no, he's not.
He was not top 5 or anything.
No.
He's not a contender.
No, he's not.
If this guy, if he does not finish him or if he loses to him, I'm sorry, he's washed up.
I don't think he's
I
gonna lose
agree.
to him because Fedor is a hell of a fighter. But so is Matt. But Matt, like you're saying, is a top 10 contender. He was never the top 5.
Yeah, no, he's nowhere near
The caliber.
the caliber that Fader is. But at the end of the day, even if Fader finishes or dominates him,
Right.
I don't think Fader is at a level anymore to actually compete with with the best.
People that are younger than him.
Heavyweights.
No, he can't compete with the young guys
He's
either.
an old guy who's always been undersized,
And
now
right.
age is
And his speed is not the same.
course, it's not.
And it's a shame. It's a shame because he's a hell of a fighter.
to me the greatest.
And I would love for
greatest
him
of
to
all
prove
time.
himself among some of the best.
Yeah.
But
he's one of the greatest.
just like Conor
Up there.
McGregor, this is the guy that closest to Conor McGregor when it comes to this. He has leverage over the UFC. He's a known guy. He does not need the UFC to
No,
make
he doesn't.
money.
No.
Yeah.
He can make a shitload. He's making a shitload of money from Bellator.
Hell yeah, of course.
He was making a shitload of money before that.
And
He
prior-
had more
Yeah.
leverage.
Yeah.
So he's not getting pushed over like Quinta.
Like Al.
Yeah,
these
no,
scrubs.
he's smart.
I'm not even gonna call him scrubs because that's disrespect towards them. I'm not
And he doesn't talk shit like fucking Al Iaquinta. Fader keeps his mouth shut. I mean, as far as I know.
Fader's not a shit. No, Fader's never been.
He's never been a shit talker.
disrespectful-
Nope.
No. He barely talks.
Barely.
He barely
talks.
That's
You're
that's
right.
that's the best example
And when
of he lets his fighting do the talk.
And when he does talk, what does he say? Mr. Fedor, what do you have to say about this match?
He doesn't say
Very little. He says something like along the lines of, "I won. I want a next match coming."
Yeah,
up."
no.
That's it. That's
And
it. He doesn't
never,
give a
He
shit.
never talks bad about his
He
opponent. Never.
Never.
Even when people, because people, in Pride and everything, they used to talk shit. There was a lot of shit talkers. Fader never disrespects people. He's very religious and all that.
Oh yeah, of course.
But he's hands
But
down
he's,
to me.
I
the best
think
ever.
he has a lot of morals and he wants to
Heavyweight.
stick
Best
to it.
heavyweight of
Well,
all
And
time.
he
Best
doesn't
heavyweight,
want to.
yeah.
He doesn't want to fuck with.
I just
anybody.
wish that he would prove himself.
It'd be nice to see him fight against against the top people now in the UFC, the top heavyweights. But I mean, it's just it's almost impossible.
It's because he's not a fucking idiot.
No, but
Like-
it's
like-
physically it's
like
impossible.
him
He gets
fight-
over by the UFC.
Like
No.
fight who? Like Mark Hunt in the UFC?
No, I mean I'm talking about even against a guy like Cain Velasquez.
Okay,
Got
it.
I would see it hard for Vader to win that fight now. The guy's 42.
Yeah, he has 40s. 41.
Bro, at the end of the day, age is there for a reason, bro.
Of course it is.
You can't do the same shit you used to do when you were 20 something, 30.
Age is the downfall of all people, but majority all athletes.
the fighters.
All athletes.
Yeah,
Whatever sport you are.
No, whatever.
Yeah, definitely.
Age is
You can't.
the
I mean,
downfall.
you can't.
Unless you're on the juice.
Oh, yeah,
unless
the juice,
you're Joe.
Or unless you're Mirko Krokop on the juice to the gills. Because you know he juiced to the gills for all those fights.
He's a juicer.
Dude, he looked big as a motherfucker. Did you see him in his last fight?
Yeah, he was big, bro.
Compare him to back when he was in the UFC getting tested, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, and talking about testing, he failed the drug test in the UFC. I mean, come on, it's pretty damn obvious.
I don't, you know.
But you know, he's so entertaining that nobody gives a fuck.
No one cares.
Of course.
But I mean, he's still a badass fucking fighter.
Of course it is, because that doesn't make you a great
He
fighter.
has
That
the
just gives you an
skills.
advantage.
It just gives you an advantage, but
It just makes you fight younger guys. But that is an advantage, a huge advantage, because you're having a guy who has over 50 professional fights, counting MMA, kickboxing, or whatever else he fought in. Yeah. So 50 professional fights over a young guy who has had maybe 10 fights, fights. That's a huge advantage, huge fucking advantage, knowing what that experience right there. And now you have that experience, but you have the same youth as that 20-year-old.
Yeah. Oh no, there's no chance.
I mean,
it's what it is, man.
I mean that's what that gives you, TRT. That's what that gives you. Makes you a younger guy.
Yeah.
So now he has the body of that 20-year-old with the knowledge of the 40.
Or you can do what this guy was doing. He has a company where they get the young blood of animals and they're selling it to people so they could put it in their body, and supposedly it gives them more energy.
Yeah, people are always coming up with different ways.
Yeah, all the science fiction shit. Yeah. It's something along those lines. I might be fucking up the story, but it's something along those lines.
Yeah, like you have the fighters that drink their own piss. You know,
shit.
No, that's old. Yeah,
that's traditional Japanese.
They drink their own piss. Yeah.
Sterile.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That carries all the vitamins and all the bullshit. Supposedly is very nutritional for you.
Of me drinking my own piss.
They drink their own piss.
What is the
vitamins
value?
and the nutrition?
The nutrition.
Oh, that's bro. You can look it up.
Wow.
Through piss.
Would you be drinking your own piss?
Hell no. But if I was putting my life on the line,
I drink my own piss.
If I saw some benefits and if I'm a professional fighter, then maybe I'll think twice.
It's my piss.
But me as a normal person, hell no, I ain't drinking my own piss. But in his situation, you never know, bro.
I mean, you drink a Corona sometimes.
That's like piss.
That's like drinking piss.
That is true. Or you can maybe put some fucking
lemonade
on that.
Maybe if you do half piss, half Corona, it might be better.
It all depends on the benefits, my dude. If I'm a professional fighter, I'm looking at all the ends.
Oh yeah, bro, I'll drink my own piss. I don't go.
But those guys are real traditional martial artists. Like his dad came from Japan and he went to Brazil.
No.
And his dad is like like those samurai type. They have that kind of personality where that guy's legit, dude. His whole family's legit as fuck.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Big tradition.
That ain't no cage fighter. That's a real guy who back in like the 40s and shit, like the Jet Li movies and shit like that. That's where they come from. That mentality. That's why he shows so much respect and all that. He's a martial artist.
And he was a great fighter.
He was a great fighter, dude.
So
he was, but like everything, age comes.
Age comes, bro, and
that's
it.
Time passes. You're not gonna shine forever, bro.
Never, bro. Never.
Now it's somebody else's turn. That's how it is, bro.
Never, bro.
What is
and speaking of pays, Michelle Watterson, you know how much she made?
No.
For not the last fight, but the one before that, $10,000.
That's it.
Bro. That's what she made,
I told you.
$10,000.
Yeah.
They're fighting on Fox in front of millions of people.
Fox.
They had, I think, like over 3 million viewers or some shit like that. So that's why these fighters are speaking out, because they're fucking tired of being hustled.
And she had her own fucking documentary on the UFC Fight Pass.
And she's a marketable young lady, very pretty, good looking, and she can throw a kick and all this, and she has had a bunch of fights, and she's well known, and she's getting paid $10,000.
But she got knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, in her last fight, yeah. So now, and that too.
That was the hot one, right?
That's your lady.
Yeah, the one that was.
That's your lady, man. Yeah. The Asian one.
Hottie.
Yeah.
Asian fever, baby.
Oh, she's beautiful.
The Asian fever.
Beautiful. She's thick.
Yeah, no, she's nice.
She's thick. No, but
don't talk about Asians.
That
I got 5 months left.
That built up tension, huh?
5 months left. Oh yeah.
We'll see what happens.
But that's why they carry so much frustration, because
they're Asian.
No, because they're making $10,000.
Yeah, of course, bro.
You know, and you're running the risk of being embarrassed in front of millions, getting knocked the fuck out like she did.
No, it's their career, bro. It's their, it's their, for most of these people, it's their main source of income.
And then you look at Dana White. You know how that motherfucker's living.
You're always gonna have that, you know.
Come on, man.
The man behind the scenes is always gonna make more than.
And then that deal that they did with the Reebok is fucking horrendous.
Horrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah, a lot of people hate that Reebok deal.
Yeah,
because they're screwing them.
Yeah,
they're screwing them.
And then these companies, they're screwing with these companies that could make the outfits, the shirts.
Yeah.
Now they can't. The only one that can make the shirts is Reebok.
The only one that
now the other companies have to go out elsewhere and go to these other federations, other leagues.
Bellator.
Yeah.
The competitors.
And the sponsors that they would put on their shorts and shit like that, and their attire.
Yeah, all of that.
They lost all that money, bro.
All of that.
So now the one that controls all that money
is
the UFC, who has made that deal with the Reebok.
They're the only ones that got paid in that fucking deal.
Oh yeah.
At the end of the day, bro, the UFC are fucking hustlers.
They are.
Yeah,
They're the mob.
They're monsters, bro.
You know, speaking of the mob, you know the Fertitta brothers. They have mafia bloodlines.
Yeah,
of course.
That's why they own casinos in Las Vegas and all that bullshit. Like,
if you own a casino in Vegas,
you got something.
You're made, man.
Yeah,
you know somebody. You're connected. You're connected.
like if you own a strip club here, then
you got
the Russian mafia.
Russian mafia.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
Or the approval. Somebody's paying them.
Yeah.
So that's how it is.
So what do you guys? Any shows you guys are watching now that you guys are recommending? Like anywhere? Like you're just lately?
No.
Past few weeks.
I'm gonna watch The Last Kingdom now, but I don't that I've seen.
Kingdom is pretty good. Besides that,
or any a recent movie that you saw that you're like, wow, this is.
Well, show I told you I told George about that Fowler.
I've been seeing
Did
Fowler.
you
Yeah,
oh yeah, you did. You said that.
Fowler
really
on
good.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Really
Which
good.
Yeah.
Fowler.
Fowler.
I watched that. I finished that one. Yeah, they're making a season 2. That's gonna come out on Netflix. They already established that.
The Mossad.
Real good.
So it was really good.
I started watching that one.
It's entertaining.
Other than that, I don't know. I watch so much shit and then sometimes I forget.
You forget? Yeah, I have.
Yeah, you put it on the spot.
I got that other one, Noble, the one that you told me about.
Oh, Noble! I saw
on
Noble on Netflix. That wasn't bad. It's not as good as Fowler, but it's along the same lines.
Yeah.
So it's good.
And what's Noble about?
Noble is about this like a unit of I think they're Swedish.
Yeah, it's like Swedish thing.
Yeah, Swedish. They're like either like army or some shit like that.
I think
Okay.
isn't the main character the guy
like
from The Martian? Not Matt Damon, but
Oh, but maybe
the German guy that's in the movie The Martian.
maybe I don't.
Oh
know.
yeah.
I can't remember now, but the guy is Swedish, I think, in real life.
Yeah, he plays a German, but he's
Yeah. So it was pretty good. Noble, it wasn't bad.
All right.
Like off the top of my mind, I started watching the second season of that show Love on Netflix.
Oh, season 2's out.
Season 2 was out. It's not as good as the first one. I liked
the first one.
The second one wasn't that good.
I tried to watch it. Every single time that I went to hit play, something came up. I fell asleep, or I don't know.
Love.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
it's more like like a chick type shit, but I like that shit too. So
it's all about the only thing that I'm looking forward to. Fucking Curb Your Enthusiasm. I need me some Larry David.
Well, the only thing I'm looking forward to is Game of Thrones, bro.
Well,
but I need me some Larry David.
Larry David, man.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years.
Yeah.
That's a long fucking time.
Yeah. So it's a long time, and I'm sure it's gonna be great. But
I'm sure he has 5 years. Yeah, he has 5 years worth of material to fucking do.
Yeah, but then again, I don't know. It's gonna be a long season, and it's the last one.
So
right?
I heard it's
the last one.
Yeah, but his seasons are 8. Hopefully he does 10 episodes. I want to see 10 episodes.
At least.
I mean, half an hour. That's all he does for 10 episodes.
And hopefully, JB Smoove is in it.
Yeah, so he has to be back.
Yeah. If he's in it,
it's not Curb without him.
No, without JB.
Without JB.
Good
that
shit.
fast talking dude. Oh, he's hilarious.
Nice, JB Smoove. Nothing else I see. Like nothing. I'll tell you what. The Wizard of Lies.
That's the
Robert De Niro one.
The HBO one.
The HBO one. That's gonna be good.
The Bobby D.
Bobby D, man.
It's about time, Bobby.
Did you
D
like
does
that
something
movie?
Good, man.
The Intern with Bobby D.
No.
And Anne
I
Hathaway.
don't watch that shit.
I mean, I saw it out of respect for.
Did you saw it? Did you see
I
it?
see it out of respect for Bobby D. You know.
Did you think he did a good job in there, or you think he was just like?
Robert De Niro is one of the best actors of all time. So anything he does, is he's gonna act. Obviously,
I'm sorry.
good.
He's done a couple of movies like that.
No, you have bad movies.
Yeah,
obviously, but he's again, it's fucking.
Did you ever see the
Awesome
Spring
actor.
Break movie that he did?
Oh, Grandpa.
No,
Bad Grandpa? No, not Bad
no,
Grandpa.
it's with the guy that's doing Baywatch.
With
now, the
Zac
little pretty
Efron.
boy.
Yeah.
Zac Efron. I think I did see it. Yeah.
Well, it was shit.
Again, it's it's a paycheck movie.
Yeah.
But you can't blame Robert De Niro
He
for.
needs to
for
end the
making it.
trilogy and do an analyze now or analyze this or analyze that or whatever.
Maybe it's a.
He's just trying to stay relevant.
He needs
he's
to do it.
They
accepting
have
any
to.
role.
I don't know because
Yeah.
they're not getting anything else, so they have to. These
Yeah.
people got bills, man.
And
Hollywood don't give a fuck
he's
about
pushing
it.
80. He's
Yeah.
like 78,
He's
79.
bro.
And they weren't making, back when he was, like I said, back when he was making big movies, these guys weren't getting paid
No.
the $20 million that
Now
the
you
fucking
get that.
Rock, who would
those a torpedo?
never never in his
his
life
fucking
will
hand.
ever be nothing like Robert
Like
De Niro.
nothing.
You know, he's getting paid what Robert De Niro and Al Pacino
Should be getting paid.
back then. So then you have to have these old guys that should be retired.
Yeah.
Making movies. But like if you want to fucking take out, the hottest black model currently, like De Niro likes doing,
Yeah.
to France or, to fucking wherever, then you gotta be making movies and you gotta get paid. 'Cause, those private jets cost money, bro. Yeah, that's how it is, bro.
That's true.
So it is a.
Now, here's another question to everybody, but I want you to answer first. If you could only take one, just one, Robert De Niro movie with you to your grave, what would it be?
To my grave? I mean, I'm not gonna be able to watch it there, but maybe me.
No, but you want
to watch
somewhere
oh,
that
to
you
take
could-
with me.
You can watch it with you before you die. Your last Robert De Niro.
Or just my-
like
yeah.
you know you're dying.
Yeah.
What's your last Robert De Niro movie that you want to watch?
It's a good one.
you-
No,
if you need time to think,
Robert
you
De
could-
Niro.
you
Yeah,
could
go
take
ahead.
a-
Let me think.
No, man, they could.
Heat.
Yeah, I know. I knew you were gonna say Heat, but that's they're much better.
That's a good movie. Which, by the way, is coming out on Blu-ray next week, I believe.
Oh yeah,
As a
But like a
director's
remastered-
4K remastered definitive edition.
Best,
that I gotta
shooting scene I've seen in a movie.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
almost
without
like
question.
best shooting scene ever.
Most realistic movie.
Without
The
question.
shooting scene I've
Yeah.
seen. Everything about that shooting scene was perfect.
He wanted it done that way.
And this is a movie from 1995.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
absolutely.
man.
I don't know. That's a good question, man. I think maybe Raging Bull.
Deer Hunter.
No,
Deer Hunter.
Deer Hunter's great.
Man,
yeah,
that's a
Deer
fucking
Hunter's
great
bad.
movie.
Yeah, no, it's either
That
Raging
is a
Bull or
good
Deer
movie.
Hunter, but I'm more of a Raging Bull. Raging Bull is
Raging Bull was a fucking classic.
Did you ever see that
no,
last
Deer
one that
Hunter
he
is one of
did?
the best movies ever.
Yeah.
Did you see that last one that he did? Well, one of the last ones. The one that he did with Travolta.
Yeah, they're in the woods or whatever.
Was that shit
That
really good?
It wasn't.
It
bad.
wasn't bad, man.
It was not bad at all.
It's
But
not.
they're
It's
two good
not
actors, bro.
a Robert De Niro movie you want to watch.
Oh, yeah, no,
right
but
before
I
you die.
enjoyed it. No. No, it would be either Deer Hunter or Raging Bull. Probably Raging Bull. Maybe
Shit.
Once Upon a Time in America, which I love.
Yeah.
But that's again it's a compilation of actors. So it's like saying The Godfather. No, you're not gonna.
Yeah, he's in it, but
Yeah, he's not. I don't know.
No,
Robert De Niro is the main
the
actor.
main actor.
He's the main actor, the main character in the movie.
Yeah.
But it's not like
yeah.
maybe Casino. Casino's up there too, man.
Oh, without question.
Casino. It's just he's
Damn.
he's got a lot of great movies. But probably Raging Bull.
Probably.
Probably Raging Bull.
Analyze this, bro.
Analyze this.
That's a good movie.
That is funny.
Yes.
The first one.
The first one.
The second one.
The second one
not.
was
The first one,
garbage. Yeah, that was no
That's
bueno.
the man, bro. That is the fucking man, bro.
I would say Raging Bull as well.
Yeah, Raging
Like
Bull.
even though
That's probably his best performance.
yeah, even though I like a lot, like Taxi
Did you
Driver,
ever see?
like
Oh, yeah.
Did you ever see the? I think one of the last ones he did. It was like a boxing one. So the
Yeah,
boxing-
we
the
talked
coach.
about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a-
yeah,
he's
yeah.
a
It's
coach or the manager. or whatever.
It's about Duran, I think. Roberto
Yeah,
Duran
yeah.
is the boxer. Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't
No,
seen
I
it.
gotta
No, I
watch
gotta watch it. I haven't seen it. But again,
It's
he's
called
behind the scenes.
Something Stone.
Hands of Stone.
Hands of Stone.
Because that's
Yeah.
what they used to.
Right.
That's what they used to call
Mm-hmm.
this guy Roberto Duran. Hands of Stone. He would he was able to knock a horse with a one punch.
Wow.
God damn.
Yeah, like bring him to his knees. Yeah, no, that is
So-
true.
So Raging Bull.
Yeah, Raging Bull.
Nah,
Yeah, probably Raging Bull.
that's a good
Shit.
Yeah. Roberto Duran.
accomplishment.
Yeah. I mean, that's the myth, but supposedly it's true. Yeah, and there's guys that can do it. Yeah, and in Cuba, there's there's people anywhere, any of these farm, you have these big fucking guys, and they'll punch a horse on the
Knock
fucking,
out.
Chin or whatever the fuck you want to. I don't know what you
But we don't condone
whatever, yeah.
animal cruelty.
No,
Just
no,
making
no,
that clear.
no,
But that's
no.
what they do. This is what they did in those.
Yeah, but and the horse will fall, will fall to
Like kneel down or whatever.
Yeah, we'll kneel. Yeah, we'll just boom, we'll come down. Yeah, it's a heavy hand, bro. But no, I'm not into animal cruelty, at all. I don't even hunt.
No,
So no.
That's
There's
not
nothing wrong with hunt. That's
No,
not
I'm
bad.
just saying I'm not into any type of.
That's not animal
Not that I'm
cruelty.
saying that it's animal cruelty. I'm saying I'm just not. I don't.
Hunting is.
I don't know. To me, I don't kill anything.
I know. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Hunting
against
is
hunting.
our way of life.
I gotta
That's
take-
what-
I gotta
that's what
take
we've
you
done.
home.
I don't kill it. No, I don't. That's not. Again, that doesn't. I couldn't. I wouldn't.
You don't have to shoot.
You don't have to.
Oh well, maybe
You could just
But I don't
kill
even
it.
want to watch it. It's not.
You don't want to watch him kill Bambi?
No. It doesn't. No, it's not.
You
it's
want to
not
watch
for
me field dress it?
No, fuck that.
No?
No, I mean I wouldn't get disgusted. I don't like.
Yeah.
No. To me, if hunting was illegal, I'd be fine with it. I don't believe.
How
it.
can
I
you
don't
be
believe
fine
it.
with it? But
the
the food
to
that you
survive,
get, the food that you're eating,
that's fine. I'm
That
saying
is-
to me in a perfect world, like if, we didn't have to
right?
kill animals, I'd be fine with it. But obviously, you gotta eat them, whatever.
Of course.
But I wouldn't at the end of the day, it's a living thing. I'm not
Which you eat
exactly right.
every
You go
day
to-
when
yeah.
you go to Publix.
Perfect. But I'm saying in a perfect world, no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't do
You'd
it.
be a vegan.
No, maybe not.
So-
But I don't know, make some other type
So
of.
you're
food. I don't
fucked
know,
if the
grow some
apocalypse
shit or whatever.
happens.
No, I mean I eat it obviously, and I'm not gonna stop eating meat or anything like that. But I don't condone the. I just don't like it. I don't.
I got you.
I know what you mean.
Everybody.
I'm just busting your balls. I know.
No, I'm just trying to tell you. I don't like it. I don't support it. I don't. But hey, you do it. That's you. That's fine. I don't.
Right.
No, there's people that are just slaughtering animals for no reason.
For no reason.
Yeah,
Not to eat it. Yeah.
Which happens a lot.
Yeah.
And, If you can go hunt.
Poachers.
Yeah,
Because I know a lot of guys that hunt like George and-
get the ivory.
Yeah, no, yeah, like those people that are killing the
they're bleeding
elephants.
to that there
Yeah,
with the fucking.
that's just horrible. That's completely.
Yeah, they'll go to they'll go to like Africa or whatever and get one of the rhinos, cut the horn off the
Cut the
rhino,
horn
and,
and
and
bleeding.
leave the rhino there bleeding.
don't
to
even-
death.
they
Like,
don't
come
even
on,
heal
dude,
it.
what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's horrible.
Or
And
just,
the
or,
elephants.
just, or just hunting endangered species in general. Like if you you like hunting, okay, cool. Go to fucking Georgia and go and hunt those
And
fucking
get those deer.
Yeah, those boars,
wild
yeah.
boars that,
Yeah, all the boars,
they
too.
have a
There's a
shitload of
billion
fucking exactly. They
Those are some good ass shit. Right
they
there.
look for people to come and hunt those
heard.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
That's
Does
how
it
bad it
taste
is.
good? You say? Oh.
I've heard it tastes good.
But not go over there and hunt
Hell
endangered
yeah,
species.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah. The whole killing of endangered species.
I would love to go to Texas and do that helicopter boar hunting.
Oh,
That shit bad. That
on
shit
the
is
top.
awesome, bro.
No, I mean, I don't. I'll shoot blanks, bro. I mean, I'll shoot targets. I'm trying to say.
Targets,
Yeah.
rubber bullets.
No, I'm saying I'll shoot
Oh,
targets.
okay.
Yeah, he'll go target shooting.
Target shooting, or
Target
I'll blow
shooting.
up, like the. Like the white guys do, they fucking blow up those propane tanks in the middle of nowhere. That looks cool. I'm not,
You would.
You better hope that propane tank blows up when you hit it because
Yeah,
Why
man.
would that-
you puncture that shit and it doesn't explode, bro. Forget about it. That gas. That propane tank's gonna be a missile, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Flying
yeah,
wherever.
be like a fucking projectile, a torpedo.
Yeah, like the Rock.
So you gotta get
And the
you gotta
Fast and
get
the
a
Furious
yeah,
torpedo.
Yeah. I didn't see it, so
Yeah.
I don't waste my time watching that shit. Bro.
Is that after watching so much bullshit and then
Yeah.
you see that like when you see it in the commercials you're like okay.
You're like,
but
what
then
the
after going through the movie you're like god damn, it's like bullshit after bullshit after bullshit. You're like damn, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's a bullshit movie. It's always
It is,
it always
it
has
is.
been.
It is a bullshit movie.
Always. The other one the beginning, the first one was okay for
The first one was fucking Point Break.
It's still a shit movie, but
Instead of fucking surfers,
but it
or
was
racers,
watchable.
It
yeah,
was Point
the same
Break.
thing. The same thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's still you
Yeah,
can watch it
it's
whatever.
watchable.
But then after that, and I was telling Hector, maybe Tokyo Drift because there was a little bit of a change of pace.
It had some.
Because the second
moments.
one was so bad.
The second one was shit.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
That the third one was like it was a little different. Okay, decent. And but aside from that, everything else
And then it went on.
has been pretty bad.
I think the reason why I like the third one so much was because
The Tokyo Drift one.
was because they got away from
That's what I'm saying. It was different. So
it was completely different story, completely different
yeah.
characters, and everything.
The only thing that I had similar to it was the name, but
Exactly.
everything else was different. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's all
I think the series would have been good if they would have done that. If they would have done like every single one different characters,
maybe it would have been.
it would have been a little more interesting.
Definitely a little more interesting. But nah, I don't consider any of them good movies, anyways. But watchable, yeah. But these are just horrible, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just milking it. It's like Saw, like all these series that they, fucking they make one movie after another. As long as people keep fucking going out to watch it, they're gonna keep
making that
it.
money. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. They're like Transformers and all those stupid fucking movies, man. They all suck. Transformers is a piece of shit.
Transformers movie, bro.
They're a piece of shit, bro.
Last night, Optimus Prime is a bad guy.
Fuck that.
So let's wrap this up with this last question.
Yeah.
What do you want to? Huh?
You got another question?
What do you want to be remembered for when you are no longer here?
Absolutely nothing. I don't want to be remembered.
I guess.
Damn.
Maybe that.
A person that wants to be remembered is a person that has I want to say an unsatisfactory. What the hell?
Satisfactory.
Unsatisfactory life.
No, an unsatisfactory. They can't. They have an ego that can't be satisfied. That's what I'm looking. That's what I'm trying to say.
No, not necessarily. I mean, I think like that your friends will remember you by.
Yeah, I mean that's all you need. That's all you need.
Friends and family.
You're saying what would you like to or what
Be
would-
remembered for.
or what do you?
Yeah, I mean,
think
like
you'll be
now, if
remembered
the
for?
question is like, do you want the whole the world?
No. The world doesn't know.
What
anybody,
do you
so
want to be
none of us.
remembered for when you're no longer here? Like maybe you're. What do you want?
I guess me that I always try to have a good time. I always try to to not be fucking serious.
Yeah,
and,
right.
Just enjoy life, man, and just.
Yeah, no. When it
So
comes,
you want to be remembered for always enjoying and having fun.
Always trying to make the best out of whatever situation.
Any
man.
situation.
Trying to have a good time, man.
Yeah.
Fucking
Not walk
life's
around
too
with a
short.
stick up your ass.
Yeah, bro.
There you go.
Life's too short to be fucking uptight and
Yeah, all serious and shit.
bro. For no reason. For what? What do you get out of that?
nothing.
Yeah, you're just a fucking dry, angry fucking person, bro.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's what.
It's good.
And maybe my pussy eating skills. I mean,
Something like that.
Ray ate some good pussy. I ain't gonna lie, but Ray ate some
You
good
want that
pussy.
on your tombstone? Ray ate some good pussy.
Ray ate some good pussy.
Or ass.
What
Which
about
one do you
that
want? Or you want both?
Ass?
Good
Good ass eater as well.
A good ass eater?
Yeah. No, either or.
Ray had no
Just
problem
as good
eating that
ass
ass.
Yeah, no, Ray had no problem going ass to mouth.
Going ass to
No, no problem going ass to mouth, bro.
Tossing that salad.
Oh hell yeah, bro.
Oh shit!
You got to, bro. Shit. They don't know. Even the ones that say, "Oh no, I'm not into that." No, just give me a chance.
right.
Just give me a chance.
Give me a minute.
Give me a minute.
So Hector, you want to say something, or you're good? You want to finish your chicken?
What would you like to remember for, Hector?
Just an open-minded guy. I mean, who's
Open-minded.
indifferent and
I like that one. Open-minded.
Yeah, open-minded. Open mind.
All right, that sounds good.
And you,
George?
Robert?
Oh, you want me to
Oh
answer?
yeah, well,
okay.
George. So let's go to George.
Me? Well,
He said it.
Yeah, you said it.
Well, like when you talk about like the way you say it,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if it's between my friends and family,
Yeah, obviously, because that's who.
Fuck everybody else.
fuck
Fuck
everyone else.
Yeah.
I don't know, being straight up,
Yeah,
no bullshit kind of person.
original type of thing.
Yeah, well, not
Just
yeah.
the way you are, originally,
Yeah.
the way, and not being fake.
Not being fake. Always being honest.
Mm.
There's no point in telling a lie
Yeah,
because fuck
Upfront.
that. Yeah, always be upfront with everything.
yeah,
That's it, man.
I agree.
Yeah.
And Mr. Roberto,
Just pretty much.
lasting 1 hour.
lasting 1 hour. Yeah,
a fun and enjoyment.
yeah.
No, just very laid back, easygoing.
Mm. Which is pretty much the.
That's it. Yeah,
So-
what it is. Yeah, I don't want to be remembered for something that wasn't true.
Yeah, no. And so overall, just be remembered for who we were.
That's what I want,
it, man.
I'm not gonna go out of my way and do something so that people can remember me. No, fuck
No,
that.
yeah, no.
I don't need that
A
shit.
lot of people strive for that shit.
A lot of people.
do.
No, I don't need that. You look,
yeah.
in this world, you live for yourself and you answer to nobody.
Yeah, no.
Steve McQueen said that. Badass motherfucker.
There's no,
ever,
you know,
ever.
the only person you
McQueen.
can answer to is yourself.
Live for yourself. Answer to nobody.
Yeah.
That's it. That's your life.
At the end of the day, it's you, the only person you're gonna
Yeah.
answer to is yourself.
Yeah.
And if everybody else wants to go for the ride with you, then let them. Tell them to get in the car and go with
Yeah.
you. But if they don't, close the fucking door and drive away.
That's it, man.
They stay back.
Do your thing. Because at the end of the day, ain't nobody gonna fucking.
Nobody.
When the shit hits the fan, bro, you're on your own, bro.
You're on
For
your own.
the most part.
Well,
You know.
people through history have killed famous people just to be known.
Yep.
It's true.
They take it that far. So,
Yeah, take it that far.
And for what reason?
just
They're
to be
dead.
remembered in history.
They're dead. They're buried.
Yeah, just to be remembered.
There's no reason for that.
This is the person that killed this person.
If you did something important, that's worth remembering, then they're remembered.
Oh, some of them were paid by the government.
Of course.
We're not gonna
Lee
get.
Harvey Oswald.
That's for the next
That's for the next
podcast.
podcast.
Lee Harvey
Lee
Oswald.
Harvey Oswald.
You don't know that motherfucker's working for the CIA.
That's
Oh,
the
of
next fucking episode.
Exactly. All right. Well.
All right then.
Next episode will be a conspiracy theories.
Conspiracy theory. Yeah, we could discuss
We can discuss it for like 5
amongst other
minutes.
things. Yeah.
In between the pussy talking.
Yeah, no, we don't want to take Alex Jones' job.
No, we don't. No. We don't want to start yelling like he does, like. Oh my god, that guy's hilarious, man.
Yeah,
When he
he's a
says,
badass.
and then he's like, it's hilarious because he goes on these rants.
they
He's
get-
like,
and they get-
and then
Yeah,
blah blah blah. Oh, I'm sorry.
then get-
I'm
and then
a
get vocal
Christian.
fry.
I'm a Christian guy, and I shouldn't have said that. I cursed. I'm sorry
Oh,
for
I
cursing.
fucking hate that
I'm sorry
shit.
for cursing. I'm
No,
sorry.
Alex Jones.
I'm sorry. And then he says, I'm sorry like 10 times.
He's a character.
He just
He's a
stays
character.
like there for 10 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for cursing. I'm a Christian guy. I shouldn't have said that.
I hate that shit when people
And then,
fucking
and
come
then,
out with
like
that.
10
Oh,
minutes later,
Christian,
he's
I'm
like,
sorry, I shouldn't be like that.
fuck. And I'm sorry.
Yeah, this is his excuse, but
Yeah, of course. He
it's
doesn't,
good radio.
he doesn't give a shit. That's just his drama. That's a skit.
Of course.
That's what I think. It's an act. All right, then.
All right.
All right, so that was that episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. In this episode, we just tried to be a little bit more real with things such as relationships, intimacy. We had a couple of questions from our listeners sent to us via our social media. So you guys are always welcome to ask us anything. It doesn't have to be always movie related, which we do welcome that. Video games, MMA, wrestling, things like that. A lot of people enjoy. Even music, we'll answer questions like that. If you guys want to ask us what our favorite music bands are, what we're listening to, what we're playing, what we're watching, feel free to ask us on our social media, on Facebook and Twitter. The link's going to be here. I'm also going to link our actual website. It's Bits For You. I think it's bitsforyou.podbean.com. I'm going to include the links too, so you guys can have the correct link. So that website's going to have a little bit more details. It's going to have a contacts and info, which you can click on and email us. It's going to have links to our Facebook, Twitter, things like that. So we welcome any questions. Please also remember to rate and review us on iTunes. The iTunes link is also going to be on the website. And that's it for now. That was the Wise Guys and Wise Lady episode. We thank Diana for joining us, and hopefully she'll join us in the future. You guys can ask her your questions as well directly. Just send, make sure you put in the email or the social media website that you're asking the question to her, and she'll give you a woman's perspective on any of our topics.